into graham cracker bits, it'd be
Gamer
awesome.
subs. That's what we went live to. Gamer subs.
Silas is our peanut butter cracker.
Mm.
When I try to make a, when
You're
I
right.
actually try to make a sad face with my model, I just look angry.
Uh-huh.
Your model also has RBF.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. That's why I purposely made it. We're live. Wow.
Oh, we are live.
Yeah.
I make happy faces. I look sad when I do it. Love it. Why is your model so big?
Oh, because I haven't made it smaller. Let's just go like this. And...
Big gray gun.
Well, I'm bigger than you are, so.
It's true.
Yeah.
He's
Well, in real life, yeah.
And
he's an
in
inch shorter than I am.
This isn't real life. This is
is this the
escapism.
This is the internet.
Yeah, and in this escapism, how tall is Rytas?
no one will know.
Uh-huh. Canonically a shrimpy girl. I mean, satyrs are small creatures, so I mean...
You know what?
Nobody knows
Shrimp
brother who.
check. Is everyone is anyone hunched over right now? Shrimp check.
Oh, you right. You right.
Great
I was in
posture,
fact
bitches.
shrimping.
I don't tend to do that when I'm
said that
streaming,
it's-
because if I do that, then my model would slouch, and it would be too obvious. So, my tracking
So
would...
you're shrimping.
I was
Yeah, my tracking would fuck up if I shrimped. So I don't.
I was shrimping because I was sitting on my my towel because I took a post-work shower. 'Cause, Dungeons and Dragons and other tabletop RPGs are more fun immediately after you've showered.
You made Silas choke, I think.
I can't say I
What?
feel bad about it.
What? You don't shower before your RPGs?
Oh, my
Those
nose!
Hey, what-
Oh, my nose! Ow. Hot chocolate does not belong on the nose. Ow.
Chocolate up the nose.
I don't like it.
that's not what doing a line means.
That is karma for all the times you made me laugh.
That's karma, y'all time.
Oh, feel the burn. My ears, not my ears. My eyes are tearing up. My ears aren't tearing up. I can't fucking talk. It burns.
He really drank the hot chocolate of discombobulation. Holy shit.
Oh, God.
He's dying.
I was
bitch.
in the middle of a cracker with peanut butter, and it was in my mouth because it was all mashed up, and then I took a sip of hot chocolate because it just tastes so good, like when the hot chocolate mixes with all of it, and then somebody said something stupid, and it caused me to do a little snortle, chortle, or whatever, and then it all went fucking horribly wrong, and I couldn't...
That was sent to you.
Oh, I just coughed up a piece of cracker from my
dying.
lungs. Oh, well, that felt fun coming back up. Anyway, so somebody said something and I snortled, and I, you know, things ended badly for me.
I'm so sad that
Almost died on
Fox.
stream.
I'm so sad that
me.
Fox isn't here to listen to you make all of these horrible noises
You have
because
fun aspirating?
he just makes these noises naturally.
Oh God, please stop.
You know there's a mute button, right?
Yeah, but then
Yeah.
you don't get to hear my lovely aspirations.
Mm.
Democracy
I think
protects.
you're
to your
aspiring
ass.
to fucking
Democracy protects. Yeah, I need the democracy protects armor. For
flip a coin to
50%.
survive a nuke. Too bad Lana can't hear them.
You should ping Lana and be like, hey, listen to me fucking die on stream.
That one came out of my nose and into my mouth.
Oh God.
Somebody,
There's
You're
cracker.
gonna be fucking gagged, dude.
There's
This is
cracker
fucking
coming back
disgusting.
into my mouth from my nasal cavity.
somebody,
God.
somebody clip all of that and this Lana later.
Oh my God.
Dear God, I'm eating. Stop
I
it.
was eating, and
if
now
you're
I've
gonna-
had problems.
Good thing I
If
didn't
you're
eat
gonna
before the
die-
fucking stream. Jeez.
Oh my god.
Oh my
If you're
God.
going to die, be a man about it and do so quietly.
Oh, I was gonna say refund us.
I should be refunded just for this.
Mhm.
I didn't even.
Mhm.
If you're gonna die, can you just refund this first?
There's something deeply amusing about Silas's last moments on Earth being refunding all of us, and then probably like being like, "Fuck."
Continuing to aspirate.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. What?
See,
Why would I refund you
already
for
know-
dying? I think my wife deserves that money.
Wow. It's not like
I
it's
think
not
I-
like we choked you. Hey.
Well,
Dying on the
Well, I
job,
think it would-
workplace accident.
see, I'm lucky. I already know what my last words are going to be. They're going to be like, "Whoops."
Whoops.
Whoops.
Yeah.
Be surprised, honestly.
I'm definitely.
you-
Well, that didn't go as
Fine.
expected.
As you realize, well, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't have put it in crazy.
Well, given my aspirations are to die balls deep in a woman I love. Hey, Demise.
Jesus
Okay,
Christ.
I'm. All right, good stream, you guys. I'm out. Oh,
It's either going to be
Go
that.
out.
Thank you for
It's either gonna be
following
that
your
or it's
pixel
gonna be-
waifu. Thank you for the follow after all of that shit. Wow. You know
That's
they're
a
gonna
crazy time to follow.
Yeah, you know they're a keeper if they follow after all of that shit.
Right? That's going to be a long-standing member of the community right there.
uh,
oh.
your pixel waifu, I appreciate you. You see someone put ketchup on their pancakes, how would you react? I'd be like, why? And then it would just be like
Violently.
how my children put mustard on their craft dinner.
Well, see, no, because mustard and macaroni and cheese is good.
No, that's disgusting.
No.
No. You can. You know,
Ketchup
it's
is
good.
good on mac and cheese, but not mustard.
What? Oh, I'm done talking to white people about food.
Says the
Okay.
man who says
Hear me out.
mustard and ketchup are good on craft dinner. I'm done talking
I
to
don't
white
usually eat
people
that.
about food. What kind of nationality is that bullshit then? Thank you for the gift sub, by
I-
the way.
I don't usually eat ketchup on mac and
Hey,
cheese. I usually put
Demise!
sauce on it.
Demise, you're here. Did you hear the comment from your boyfriend about being balls deep in you when he dies? And on that note, we start the campaign. So, last time on Desolation.
I'm gonna get a drink. I'll be right back.
No, we're starting,
Well,
bitch. You
wait.
can't do that.
Die.
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. What? What, Demise? What?
Through through the magic of Dungeons and
Yeah.
Dragons, you can explore them all.
You heard Silas
Dumb
demise.
ways
That's
to
what,
die.
that's what your boy said.
I stepped out for a fucking drink. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stepped up for a fucking drink, and he was drinking for fucking.
No,
How,
Fucking.
timing.
Drinking for
how's that art project that you're working on coming, Demise?
Art project?
Yes, the beef
Right, that's
pairing.
nice.
The what?
Oh, the beef
Yeah.
stick.
Hmm.
I love that.
Now everyone can hear Silas dying from 1 minute. Did you clip me? Fuck. Fuck.
Get clipped, bitch.
Great. Get
Get
clipped, bitch. Okay, well, you know what? Okay, fine.
Dies, it
Fine, it's
What do I
fine,
know?
it's fine, it's fine. Oh, excuse me. So, who wants to play a fucking game?
All the
Man,
food noises just got all the people who hates hearing food noises to just leave.
Yeah.
Mentally check
Which
out.
surprisingly, we're still at like 9 viewers,
Mhm,
so I mean, it couldn't have been that bad, right?
it went down to 8.
Well,
Mm. Well, you should click back into the stream then. It's like, anyway. So, yes, welcome back to Desolation. Last time, magic was cast that didn't fail horribly.
once.
Wow. And I was not here for that.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep, yep. Horric also wasn't here for
Yep,
that, I
yep.
think.
No.
Yeah.
Work was hearing a who.
Who? Yeah.
What you say?
What?
Oh man. Oh my god, you know what's really funny? So my auto mod just flagged something that Leonidas had to say. And because it's auto mod, my moderators can choose whether or not to allow it. Do you know who my moderators are? Katie, who's not here right now, and Leonidas' girlfriend. Hi.
Oh,
She has
Hi.
moderate
she
that
has
one.
not chosen to allow what he said.
Hi, Mod.
Hi, Mod. Oh.
I bet the balls.
Where do you
took the
check
bomb.
that out? I mean, if you
Balls.
if you scroll up, you should be able to see it. If you click on your settings button, you should also be able to switch to mod settings if they're not showing right now. That gives you the ability to time people out too and ban them if you really want to. Balls. Balls is not what got you flagged. Anyways. Yeah, but as a mod, she gets to see exactly what he said too. So she still gets the information either way. Give me a sec. She's gonna go look. Anyway, while she's doing that, and she's gonna, I'm certain she's gonna make an exclamation of like, what the fuck at some point. It totally
She
wasn't about
finally
her.
found it.
Anyway, but yeah, Kalia, you had your conversation with Chucklenuts, Hellkick, and went back to the camp, and
The real
there was some
ones.
there was some repairs done on somebody's ribs, unbeknownst to you guys, because actually you were going back to Chuckly-hoo, because you. Oh, come on, sentient, really, D sheets. Amazing. But yeah,
Dazed with someone not pulling up their sheet with these sheets. Day zero.
Day zero. Oh boy. Anyway,
It's helpful.
it is.
Oh wait, good news. We had no scuff today, so we actually get
Days without scuff. Yay!
days without scuff.
No scuff.
Well, I mean, Silas almost died.
yeah, but that's
I
not
was gonna say, I
technical
feel like
scuff.
we've
That's technical.
Yeah, that's
He's
just
not.
personal.
We've only had human scuff.
Mhm.
Yeah, we've only had human scuff, not machine scuff, so it's fine.
Yep.
Day one, let's go. Just waiting till next week when I'm just gonna sigh and erase that one. Back to zero.
Hilarious. All right.
Hilarious.
I'm just gonna DM. I'm gonna DM Demise in a second so that she can enjoy the message that's been flagged by the auto mod. Anyways. Yeah. But yeah, you guys. It turns out you found out that hey, somebody repaired someone's ribs in a very painful way, and you guys learned, oh God, Leonidas is a necromancer. And he's like,
Well.
and then you went and had a nap in
Prove it!
Cucklefuck's tent again. And
Oh,
we're,
Fuck, man.
we're coming to a new day.
Hell yeah.
Cucklefuck.
Jesus,
So those of
my
you
lord.
with non-lethal wounds, the jeez, your non-lethal wounds will go away overnight because they are all wounds that are going to be restored in a number of hours. So you're all feeling better in that regard. The only one of
what
you
about
with
the
lethal, that's not going to go away until midday tomorrow. Actually, a little bit after
Damn it.
midday tomorrow. So it's going to be a little while for you,
Early.
Leonidas, unless you repair your own injuries.
My burn go, please.
Oh yeah,
No.
yeah, your burn's gone.
Oh, but
Yeah,
you're as lethal.
let's
Not
go.
lethal.
Hmm?
You're lethal. You're not lethal. No.
Mm-hmm.
Great. Hold on. I need to pick up my new talent.
Yeah, you want to move your thing off there, Leonidas.
I did.
Your cursor.
Now I just have 3 lethal. Oh shit! I forgot that part. All right.
Yeah, there we go. So now where we pick up, it is a good night's sleep is had, and morning dawns. Everything is. It was kind of nice at first, you know. It's like, oh, wake up. Now, a very important
Smell the
question.
roses.
Yeah, very important question needs to be answered. Who is the big spoon? Who is the little spoon?
I am the biggest.
And is Horik the backpack? Or the smallest spoon?
Yes. As
Is
neat
it-
as my
Is the order Leonidas, Loheim, Fiacrus, and Horik?
size-wise, it should be. Yes.
Hey,
If the two, if the two
artist,
issues
why are
that
you not
cause
drawing
this?
I mean, it's gonna take a little time, but I could start.
Sounds
Given the
crazy
fact that we're gonna be
uncomfortable.
sleeping for the entirety of probably this campaign. It'll be our
So
own
I'm
separate
just gonna
tent.
do like a very
Even
vague,
after we have
very
more
vague.
room.
This is how you'll
Very
sleep.
vague.
Yeah, the whole. Yeah, just real rough draft. It doesn't need to be anything special. What did you tune into?
Well, it's something you can repeat. and
Snuggle,
keep it
cuddle,
solid, so, hey.
a cuddle pile. Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, it's the cuddle puddle. That's
and then,
all.
and then
And then
Talia just
Talia in
over
the
there.
corner.
In the
Touch
corner,
me.
trying not to hurt anyone.
Don't touch me. Hmm.
I imagine her kind of being like,
Curl up in the fetal position.
don't touch me.
Oh my god, demise.
And the sad part is you like it.
I'm getting
You're
tucked by
getting
my
tucked
boyfriend
your
in
boyfriend in the
fantasy world.
world.
And she pulls up a chair.
Oh
She pulls
my
up.
god.
Oh, you know what?
She
Oh,
pulls
no.
up the chair herself.
Oh, I don't have enough dexterity for it.
Uh-huh.
Vroom.
I guess
Oh,
I'll have
wow,
to
demise.
save up and
Mr.
increase
G.
your dexterity for whatever it is you're after. She's actually in the
Yeah,
chair right now.
Fine.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm,
He's gonna be in this chair right here.
mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna.
So, you insane people aside,
Shinji in the chair.
why is she leaning forward like that?
Because it's a Shinji in the chair pose.
Oh
One
my
where he has,
god,
like,
for a
the crisis.
I don't know what that means, but it looked like there was a middle leg there until I realized the one on the right was a chair leg.
I'm not getting
Hey,
this fucking
Silas, you're the
screen
problem.
flagged. You're the problem.
I'm not the problem.
You
I'm the
ruined
solution.
all the good things in life.
I don't know.
I added my new talent.
What?
I added my new talent.
Good.
Shut
That's so
up!
fucking disgusting. I
That's
want
Excuse
to.
me.
wonderful.
You're welcome.
I want to actually walk my character off a cliff.
There's no cliffs around. It's too bad. So sad. Anyway,
Of course, DM says that.
As-
Oh no, there's no cliffs.
as the morning comes, you all wake
Only
up.
thing coming.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Is it the sound that you make, Loheim? Loheim, you haven't removed your non-lethal yet. As the morning arrives here, you hear a horn blow. I don't know why I made it sound like that, but
Ezekiel's horn!
It's what?
It's Ezekiel's
You
horn!
heard him.
Please be God!
Ezekiel's horn.
Wait, Ezekiel doesn't. Does Ezekiel have a horn? No, it's Gabriel who. No, Gabriel's got the
Yeah.
sword. Whatever.
No, Michael has a sword. Gabriel,
Oh, no, Michael has a mace
well.
that reloads.
Michael
Oh,
has a
that
sword
Michael.
of flame.
Yes, that Michael
Sword
does have a
flame.
reloadable mace. Yes, that Michael does have a reloadable mace.
He also has my sword.
And my axe. And your dead
I
brother.
have both of your swords. And your previous dead player character.
Yeah, actually no. The
No.
the other player character has him.
Oh yeah.
Gods be damned. Here we go. But a horn blows. And you start hearing like shouts and everything. There's a very quick movement near the front of the tent, and the tent is pulled back, and you see Reginald there looking in, and he takes a moment to see like the pile, and then Kalia, and then the pile again, like, and how it's very, very separate, and just like he's just kind of staring for a moment. No, he's like he's forgotten what he was about to say, like.
Ooh, that's
He's a little disappointed.
He just looks confused and he doesn't remember what he was gonna say. But he's just standing there staring at you guys. Does anybody say anything?
Okay, question. Have we overslept, or is this horn just like, oh, alarm?
You have no
Alarm.
fucking idea.
Alarming.
This is a new horn. This is different. You haven't heard this before.
So fucking
Never heard
stupid.
this before.
Oh wait, no, that's not true. You did hear this before. On the morning that you attacked the previous village.
Oh, time for fun.
For fighting people.
It is-
again.
But he's just
Yeah,
staring at you
clearly.
guys for the moment. So does anybody say anything? Because he looks confused. He's forgotten what he
I
was
would
gonna say.
I would offer you a seat in the pile, but apparently we have to get up.
Uh,
Lead
ah.
item gets up.
It's enough to jolt him out of it, and he's like, you best get moving. Yes, it seems we are heading out. You'll need to get in place before a beating happens. I wouldn't want that to happen. He looks.
Joke's on
at
them!
Kalia.
I like that shit, and I keep moving.
He just has the
Kalia, carry
expression
me.
of there's
I don't
something
wanna get
wrong
up.
with your friend. Kalia, carry me. I don't want to get up. Oh no.
Did that?
Loheim
Loheim.
kicks him in the balls.
Is
Kick him in
Loheim-
the-
Is
Oh,
Loheim
you want to
still
be picked up,
unconscious?
don't you? She just like pulls him by like the back of his collar and like drags him out in a way that like it like kind of like chokes him.
Oh, very undignified. Amazing. Well, you're up now. Let's see here.
Actual
Why is it always pineapple?
Why is it always pineapple? Pineapple.
I don't know. Like, because it's always like whenever they're like making a BDSM joke, they're just like, my safe word's pineapple, but it's always pineapple.
I mean,
Because-
pineapple is the
because
joke
pineapple
from
is
Kevin
Very
Hart,
long word.
wasn't it?
I don't know where it originates from.
Hmm.
Because
There was
pineapple's
also-
not the fruit you digest, it's the fruit that digests you.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Pineapple does contain an
Yeah,
enzyme that breaks down meat proteins.
Breaks
So you now with your new thing, Loheim, you can mark up to 8 because that's your rank. Excuse me.
That is not how that works.
That is how that works.
No,
Do you not? Do you not read your abilities?
I can mark 1, no?
No. Do you not know how to read?
One for each. You can mark willing people to share with them.
A
Magic user can apply 1 mark to any one person.
Uh-huh.
Mark persists until I die.
huh.
The marked person must be alive.
Uh-huh.
Skill. Oh.
God.
Oh, this
You know,
is way better.
I feel like reading comprehension is really lacking among the 20-somethings.
I agree.
That's
Better than
way
me,
better
though.
than I
We
thought
need
it
to
was.
get completely the opposite in understanding.
Yes, well,
Did you
I
just
mean,
mark? Did you just mark me to burn me later?
No, you have to be willing.
yeah, and I don't think Kali is going to be willing.
Oh
And
no!
apparently, like-
I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
But yes, now you can talk to people and try and convince them to let you mark them. And
Its magical burn is the best way to put out a cigarette.
yeah, and
Yeah.
but
You're
yeah,
gonna-
yeah, that's the thing. But yeah, the horns of war blow as you are all gathered together. Oh, that was a jump scare. Goblin
I'm
jump
trying
scare.
to find which one has the outdoor area.
Outdoor area. That one. So yeah, the forces of evil are gathering. So, yeah, forces are gathering, and as you can see, like the orcs are arming up. The Warband is arming up. Everybody's grabbing their things, and you can even see like your equipment. It looks like forces are even bringing out the weapons that would have been taken from the recruits, and you are set to march. Now, interestingly, you guys You're still in the recruit bunch. You're still near the front, but you're not like the very first rank. You know? You're not quite in the very first line. Like you've survived one of these conflicts. They know you're gonna be like you've shown that you can be a little bit useful. You're still put near the front, but not right at the front. Now, I'd say thanks to your perception, you do see. It looks like Lena. She is put in the very front, but her husband, John, he's actually behind you guys. It looks like he's that looks like he is part of like he's kind of being held back with like some of the reserve stuff. It seems that your comments previously about like the guy saying is like, well, he gets 1 day. It looks like they are holding to that, and he's not being in the conflict. He doesn't look like he's too happy about the fact that his wife is out there, and he's not, though.
Maybe you shouldn't have gotten fucking injured, fuckface.
He's not even injured anymore.
Well, he
And I,
did in the first place. That was the whole conflict.
I'd like to walk up to each member of the party individually and ask them, would you take a hit for me?
Who do you start with? Who do you start with? This is important. Who do you start with?
I'm actually gonna start with Fiacris.
Okay, you go over to Fiacris and you say that.
Fiacris will nod.
I'm gonna pat him on the shoulder and say thank you. Fiacris is now marked for burn transfer.
All right.
Um,
Fiacris,
Oh my
you
God.
sense, because also make sure you read the very last line of what that thing does. You can sense, weirdly, you can sense the direction Loheim is. I mean, you can see him, but you just have this inner sense of like it's like a compass. As he moves around, you have like this internal compass of everywhere he is.
Yep.
Kind of feels weird.
Then I'm gonna ask Horik as well.
Horik? Oh, wait, what do you say to Horik? Because keep in mind, Horik's like half deaf.
I'm gonna lean down. I'm gonna get really close to him. I'm gonna make sure that he's looking at me, and I'm going to mouth the words while saying them. Would you take a hit for me?
What?
What?
There we go. Perfect.
I don't have pantomime.
Yeah.
Was that a yes?
I don't know what he's saying because Horik's mic sounds like it's having some troubles.
It is.
No, I want to get hit. What the hell would I get hit for you too? I get hit enough.
Oh,
I think,
all right.
I
I mean,
think
Fair
that's
enough.
technically, Hork, I don't think
gonna-
he's really gotten hit.
I think that was a no. I'm gonna pat him on the head and be like, "That's fair, buddy." And then I'm gonna go to Leonidas and be like, "I'm pretty sure I already know the question. Would you take a hit for me?"
I have my own problems today. Maybe in 2 days.
Oh, all right. Might be that way, asshole.
Be that way.
Asshole.
Asshole.
Then I'm gonna ask Kalia.
Kalia? What do you say to her? You walk up to Kalia and then
Just same thing. Would you take a hit for me?
Completely ignores him.
Oh, I expect her to spit at his feet.
she just ignores him.
Everybody's so mean.
She just ignores him.
That's so good. That's so good. Oh my god. I love that. I love that. Okay. So you've marked one person for burn, and that's it.
That's it.
That's it. That's all. That's all. Oh man, I just realized I gotta add like little burn tokens to everybody now. Oh, I
Yep.
didn't think of that. You
Because
fucker.
now
Shit. Okay.
characters who previously did not need to worry about burn now have to worry about my burn.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't think Yakos cares.
No,
He's
probably
got
not.
some health.
Probably not.
No,
No.
he's got 7 health. So, that said, you guys are marching, and you are provided with your weapons. So those of you who had weapons that, had been taken from you, mostly I think that was Fiacris with your longbow and short spear, and Kalia with your short sword and dagger, and then
And Leonidas
Loheim.
says it's hammer time.
What? Oh yeah, Leonidas gets his hammer and chain back, and Loheim, they just never took your quarterstaff because it's like, no, that's fine. That's a good stick bludgeon weapon for like practice training, right? So they didn't care.
Yeah.
You're
You're also pretty sure I needed to walk.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, you know what? That is very fair. They are pretty sure you needed to walk. The fact that you survived your first battle is the only reason you're not in the very first wave, but you still are pretty forward in that wave, of they're pretty sure you're probably gonna, you survived by fluke last time, so it's like, he's still in the front, he's still gonna die at some point. Spear catcher is, I think, what they were calling you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Take that as you will.
Oh, it's great. I have an intention for that. If
Couple in
ever there
combat.
is a volley of spears that come on our
Excellent.
way.
Yes. You can take 5 spears at once in a fight, right?
In a fight, right?
Yeah.
In a fight, right?
In a fight,
Right.
right?
Right? That's what you're talking about, right?
Right?
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe.
In a fight.
If you listen really closely, you can actually hear Demise typing really furiously on her keyboard.
Oh my god.
Yes, I feel the disturbance in my soul. We are feeding the beast.
Oh no.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't want to read any of the fan fiction she might be writing. Oh god. So anyway, you guys depart from this area, and you begin marching. Just, and it's not like the fact that you just call me out is both hilarious and insulting. Oh man. Marching along here, once again, no information is provided to you guys on where you're going, what you're doing. Now, you guys, having gone through this once before now, you probably have a decent idea of, okay, at this point, we're probably going to attack something. Something, someone, somewhere. That's what makes sense. We're probably attacking something. As for the people up front, they might not really know what's going on. But yeah.
Okay, the people up front might not really know what's going on. Could I shout that in that general direction? Make ready. We're raiding.
Make ready, we're raiding. You call that out. You can see.
Make ready. Make ready. We approach a raid. I say it in the loudest voice possible, trying to stir some of the people that might have got caught on to what's going on.
From the back, you hear, "Oi! Shut up!"
Yes, sir! I'll be quiet and not tell them that we're raiding. I say even louder.
You want to take an arrow in the back of the skull? Keep going.
Yeah, bro.
They don't like all the shouting. Now, you don't know if they care about the information being provided or if it's, shut up.
Whole thing.
But, Anyway. Why do I have a onion skin? The fuck? Get rid of that. Okay, so, heading on. You march on for a while. And yeah, you don't, now you're pretty sure you're raiding somewhere. You're attacking something. But you don't know what. You don't know where or any information because, well, obviously that's not being shared with you lot. But is there anything else in particular you guys do to prepare yourselves or try and converse with anybody a little bit quieter? Or are you just moving on to see what's going to happen?
I assume Mousy and them would be behind us, and I assume that...
No,
John...
Mousy and them are in front.
John... Really? I thought Mousy had gear, so thus I assume she was high up the ranks.
She's new.
Huh. As new as us.
She's newer than you. Mousy came from that last village.
And she already had a sleeping bag? Jesus fucking Christ! Who don't we know?
I mean, maybe she was aggressive and took it from somebody. Who knows? I mean, she didn't strike you as the friendliest girl.
I assume she was high up the food. I assume she was high up the food chain. She had gear. God damn.
Nah.
That's fine.
Nah. Yeah. Oh, man. I just saw the clip. Lovely aspirations. Feature this clip. There we go. Oh, boyo. Yeah. So. Now. The bedroll. Aggressively taking it. The bedroll, you mean? In a fight, right? You're aggressively taking it in a fight, right, Demise? Aggressively doing your best. Now, yeah, Mousy is in the very front. Lena's in the very front. But yes, John is somewhere behind you guys because, yeah, you would convince them he is injured. He'll just get himself outright killed. But if he's given a little bit of time to heal up, then he will be useful. And apparently that did resonate enough to be like, okay, we'll keep him in the back, give him a chance to heal up, and then we'll throw him into the meat grinder.
Okay.
So, but he's actually fully fit and capable of being up there. So if anything happens to his wife, whose fault is that? Probably his, right?
Well, fucking Kalia didn't know. She was fucking dragged into fucking talking to them.
Yeah. That's fair. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah.
Also, she probably wouldn't.
She probably wouldn't care. She doesn't care if Lena dies. She doesn't give two fucks. Now, then, not doing anything else in particular, marching onwards. The day wears forward a couple hours. Also, Horik, I think your mic is picking up my voice every once in a while and popping it back here. I'm like, why do I keep hearing myself?
Probably.
Oh yeah, definitely. That's definitely what that is. Anyway, where was I?
Is that better?
I don't know yet. Ah! Well, that didn't echo back, so that's good. That's a good sign.
Butter.
That might be better. Yes.
Joy.
Yay! Okay. Marching forward, though, after a bit, probably about like the camp. Rah! The camp has been packed up, and you can see, like, when you guys are woken up, like, the camp was really quickly assembled, and, like, the whole group is moving. So, obviously, you're not just going to attack something, you're on the move. Oh, fuck you, Psycho. But you're on the move.
I love that as soon as he redeemed that, we gained 2 viewers.
That's great.
Yeah.
He said the thing, everybody throw trash at him.
No! Throw bits instead. Ow! Fuck you guys. With a chainsaw. As in the words of... And the words of Demise, fuck me gently with a chainsaw. Oh, man. She says that really often. Ow! Fuck you. Fuck your trash. Yeah, anyways.
She's fascinated with the origins of the chainsaw.
It is a fascinating origin. I mean, the purpose of, helping with childbirth is quite a horrifying thought. I really hope it was never actually used for that purpose. Oh man. Anyway.
Probably was.
I don't want to Google it. I feel like that would just kill somebody.
Once.
I feel like that would just kill
Well,
somebody.
knowing how shit medical care was for women, I mean.
Probably was used at least once first attended.
Oh my god.
I think at least 10 times. Let's be real.
There was
Probably like, this is probably not a good idea.
Not theoretical, it was patented. There was a patented but never produced device to assist in childbirth that used centrifugal force by spinning the woman
No fucking way.
around. And I shit you not, I think it was like 11 Gs, which is like 6 more than what a human being can take.
I mean,
it was literally just meant to fling the baby out into like a big pitcher's mitt.
That would kill the baby. Like, I mean, like,
That just reminds me of how
what the fuck?
guys were literally saying that women shouldn't ride trains because their womb would flag out.
I
That's
That
literally
was,
a thing
that was
that
a
they
public
thought.
service message. Yes.
Yeah. I was like, what the actual fuck is wrong with
it's not that it's not that fragile. I mean, like, what the fuck? What the fuck, people?
I
What
either
the
think
fuck?
it's either not fragile or it could take a fucking centrifugal force.
There's like no in between apparently, right? Like
Yeah.
Yeah.
So either you're indestructible or you're delicate like a bomb.
you're indestructible or you're nitroglycerin. You're the immovable force or you're nitroglycerin. Or immovable wall, unstoppable force. What happens when the immovable wall and the unstoppable force, well, you know.
They both yield.
Anyway, you march on. A good couple hours pass.
Actually, I have an answer to that. When those
no.
two things do that, you get Leonidas.
Please.
Oh, okay. That's
What time of the day is
Oh.
it? A couple hours past. What time are we moving to?
it's morning.
I can make another joke.
It started in the
Dude,
morning.
okay.
What's a couple hours? Couple means two.
What happens if
hoping
the
it was like
unstoppable
6.
force, immovable
That would be
object meets
several
unstoppable
hours.
Force and movable object.
Damn it.
Yeah, no. 2 hours pass, another hour and more. Marching goes on until about noon. You guys stop. A lunch is passed out so that people do not pass out. You know, there's water provided. There is some food. Fortunately for you guys, it is still like there is still like a jerky and vegetable stuff that you're pretty sure came from the previous town that you're going through those supplies. So fortunately, you're pretty sure this is not like people right now. Right
Not
now.
the tasty supplies. Lovely.
Yes. Maybe that'll come later, but right now you're eating a little bit better. It's not a lot, but it's something. And then the marching continues. And another hour, maybe two pass. Leonidas, one of your lethals goes away.
Hell yeah.
And then you guys dip into a valley. And a stop is called. Now, it's not dinner time. Yeah, a stop is called. It's not dinner time, and it's not lunchtime. It's been a couple hours after lunch. It's too early to be stopping for dinner. They do get everybody to stop, and people are able to get get water again and everything, and you relieve themselves, whatever. Like a short break is being had, but it's interesting because that didn't really happen very often in the morning for very long. And you can see they're not unpacking anything, but a bunch of stuff like supplies, like a bunch of camp supplies and things are being put down here as if they're getting ready for something. Now, up at the crest of the hill, you guys would probably see a small group of Eruskans are moving to the top of the hill, and you can see them. It looks like they're peering over the top of the hill, and it's a decent sized embankment. So you guys are down in like a little bit of a valley, and then there's this pretty sizable hill, and they're up there peeking over it. You have a moment to yourselves to just kind of be collected and converse, or you can just wait for whatever's going to happen next. But you can see there has been a change and something's going on. Something's obviously happening.
Can we move amongst our peers, or is this we're just sort of stuck in place?
It seems that you can move amongst your individual peers. You probably can't move very much, but the recruits are in kind of a general area together where you can mill about.
Shit, so I can't approach the leadership.
Oh,
Okay.
definitely not.
Oh,
Trying
it's
to-
just
trying to ear
see if
hustle.
you can see what the general leadership's kind of demeanors is.
You can make an empathy
Like-
check. Yeah.
Let me use my passive empathy and just Roll 1.
Roll 1. Job's done. Roll 1.
Oops.
Ready to work. Ready to work.
I love Hearthstone.
That's not. That's. Oh.
Yes, I know it's Warcraft, but they have the same line.
When
in-
someone
Yes.
says, "I love Hearthstone," it's like this originally came from Warcraft
Okay, I
3.
got 4.
The pain I feel is palpable. You got a 4. Okay. They're really hard to read from a distance. The thing is,
I have Farsight.
yeah,
Really?
they are hard to read at a distance. Now, you do have Farsight, that is true. So you have a bit of a better chance at noticing things. Yeah, thanks to your Farsight, then, you are able to get a better read than anybody else would be able to, thanks to distance. It seems like they are having a... there is a discussion. You can see from the... Kalia is the other model that's drawing? What? Huh?
In the stream, yes.
Rytas is playing Kalia, yes. Kalia does not have horns and goat ears. Rytas does. Kalia is depicted in the top right.
Yes. I've made art for this reason.
Yeah, she made art for this reason. She spent way too long making this art. I swear to God, if you full render any of the fuckers for Panopticon, I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna feel so bad when they inevitably die because of each other's actions.
Wow, they're that bad?
Well, what? The Panopticon
They're
game?
planning on
People
trying
are
to
going
kill
to
each
die
other.
because they're gonna kill each other.
It is inevitable.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna kill each other by throwing money at the stream. That's the point of the
Yeah.
game. Anyways,
Pay to win. Got you.
yeah, that's the nature of that campaign. It's what if D&D was pay to win?
Hasn't always been.
No,
Just bribe the DM.
I mean,
When God has bills to
has
pay.
has that worked for you so far?
It will.
I mean, it will.
Like, you're leaving.
Services rendered. I'm gonna render those services anyway. You can see it does look like you notice there's Kran Koral himself, the mongrel. By them is Hilkik, the primalist. You can also see a some orc that you don't know.
Rookie's there.
For a second, though, the horned bitch looked like she was trying to check out Silas's ass not so subtly. What the fuck, Demoz?
No. I'm trying to look at the chat. Every
The
time I
horned
turn my
bitch.
head, I'm looking at chat.
Question: Can I?
I'm also
visually see
looking-
The orc? I know Kalia has the fucking telescope
man.
vision.
Anyway, so Kalia, what you can see and what you get for a vibe is the goblin seems concerned. The orc seems aggressive. And the Kran Koral seems impassive might be the wrong word. Not impassive, not indifferent, but considerate. Maybe stoic, but he's it seems he is contemplative. That might be the right word. He's contemplating the situation that's being presented. So it almost looks like the goblin is presenting one side of something. The orc is presenting another. The goblin's probably urging some caution. The orc, you would assume, is urging aggression just based off body language and stuff. And you can't read Kran Koral. You don't know what way he's leaning. You can just tell he's obviously thinking about this and he's listening to them. You have no idea what's being said, but that gives you some information.
Well, out of character, write this shit down.
Indeed. But yeah, so that's a thing there. I don't know if you do anything with that information.
She's gonna obviously file that away, be like, oh, there's some inner
Kalia
fighting
will
going
remember
on.
this.
Talia will remember this. Karia will remember this.
Indeed. The goblin, you notice a scowl on their face, and then a single nod, and they go. You see them with a couple goblin archers. They go creeping up to the top of the hill as well.
Oh.
And you can see that's going on. And yeah, now how about the rest of you guys milling about in there? Do you do anything in particular, or are you just chilling out?
I'm gonna walk over and talk to Lena for a hot minute.
Okay.
Fiacrus will do the same.
Okay. The two of you go over to Lena.
Wilhelm is dramatically draped across either Fiacrus or Leonidas, looking like he's gonna die.
So the usual.
Yeah.
I mean, he's already almost died like 2 times.
Demise, you were just reminded of the time your therapist told you had a remembering disorder? How did you remember that?
Wrote it down. That's how.
She was reminded.
Oh,
How-
CPTSD.
CPTSD?
Oh my
I
God,
don't understand what that
twinsies.
means.
Complex, or is it compounding?
Complex.
I think it's complex.
Complex.
Post-traumatic stress. Post-traumatic stress
Can't be
disorder.
funnier.
It's when you get traumatized a lot of different times.
Complex. You can't be funnier than me. What? Am I funnier than you, Demise? I mean, we knew that already.
Ooh, shots fired.
Hey, I have that. Oh man, of course you do, Tommy boy.
I have a type.
Yeah.
Oh damn. Guess we have similar types.
Oh my god. D&D, it draws them in like fly paper. So
I like how we start talking about CPTSD and my husband starts being active in chat.
It's like
oh man.
the thing of like, hey,
Hey,
snap at those.
look at that. I didn't realize, but Tommy's a bottom password generator. Yeah, okay. Anyway.
So, he didn't even say hagfish this time.
So, anyways, you watch as the goblin, up on the top of the hill, they begin. You watch as they begin gesturing. They're casting a spell. All right, now let's see what happens. Okay, all right. You watch as the goblin like raising their hands, gesturing around, and then you see him. You see him stumble. Let's see something here. Yeah, you see him stumble and stagger, and nearly fall over. Just kind of goes down on a knee at the top of the thing. But that's when you hear, boom.
Is this noticeable for everybody to notice, or?
Oh,
just-
yeah. Yeah, you guys,
Oh, the
like, you can
goblin
see this up there. The goblin kind of stumbles, but then you hear, like, a rumble, and then you can see the sky is darkening.
Oh.
That goblin sure seems to like rain. Or in this case, possibly thunder and lightning.
Yeah. And then...
Very frightening.
Yeah,
Get it out loud.
yeah. You watch as though these storm clouds begin to roll in, and there's... You see a flash of lightning in the sky. You want the goblins like grab their caster and like pull him the fuck out of there, and you can see they're moving away to the side. Whatever it was he was gonna do. Here's the thing: you don't know if he succeeded at what he wanted to do, or if this is the partial effect of almost succeeding. You're not sure, right? But something is happening, and the weather is changing. And as the sky grows darker, some lightning flashes are there. You see rain begins to fall. There is rain that's falling now lightly on you guys, the party, but it looks like it's coming down even heavier over the hill. And with that, you hear a call out in a Scondian. First, it's in Eruskin and Warland Pidgin, and then it follows in a Scondian of... recruits forward! Now, rewinding ever so slightly, back to what Fiacris and Leonidas were doing, because I got distracted. Fiacris and Leonidas, before this has happened, before they've gone up there, you're down here at the base of the hill, and the two of you, with Loheim in check, move over to Lena. She is currently anxiously gripping a spear and glancing around, and then as you guys get a little bit closer, you can see she does actively, like she relaxes a little bit. Like Loheim, you'd be able to tell that because, I mean, you got decent
She's
empathy.
not terrified seeing me come towards her? Hey!
Oh, of you,
Good.
she takes a step away from you. She's relaxing at Fiacris and Loheim a little bit.
Okay.
But she's not freaking out with you coming closer, but she is looking at you like very standoffish like. Oh, baby cry. All standoffish like, and
perfect.
you guys walk over to her. And I will be right back. Just gotta make sure my wife knows the baby's crying.
Given he's the voice of the person we're talking to. One moment, please. Technical delays.
Was a cold, dreary morning in December, when all of me money it was spent. Where it went, so Lord, I really can't remember. So down to the shipping office I went. Patty lay back.
My
Take in
unofficial
your
game
time.
plan is to get on the good side of all the new recruits that we meet.
Are you gonna make your own army?
Oh no, I'm thinking more Spartacus. I'm trying to subvert the chain of command to lower level clan cliquish loyalty.
Yeah, you're making your own army.
Cliquish loyalty,
You've
friends. Friends.
You've done
More
a great
friends.
job of it so far.
Oh, I have
Yeah,
no
you did
points
such
in
a great
social
job.
skills. There's the rover who ate shit during her tarot card reading, but hey.
Well, you wouldn't even know that because I didn't tell you anything.
You don't know
You
that I'm
actually-
the only successful caster in this campaign. As I do a little
Actually,
dance.
before I even before I was even able to say anything, you guys revealed that Loheim snitched, and so Kalia didn't even have a chance to even say anything about what happened with the goblin. Now she's not going to tell you guys anything about the goblin.
I'm back. What happened? What did I
What did
miss?
the actors do?
Oh, okay. We were approaching. What's her name?
Lena.
You know?
Lena.
Yeah.
And she's still a little bit antsy about me, but hey, we're approaching.
I mean, yep. She's a little antsy about you, but a little. She seems to be a little bit. Like Loheim, you can tell she's antsy about Leonidas, which, based on what you have understood of what happened yesterday, that's understandable. But also you can tell she's a little bit, glad that, you guys are coming over here, just in general. She's certainly nervous about what's going on. So what are you going to do?
Kalia would be coming over too.
Okay, so Kalia,
Well,
you start walking over.
Kalia's our best talker, so what's your plan, Miss Kalia?
Well, you guys get there first, so.
Yeah,
Damn it.
I was
Morning,
watching.
Lena. How does the day treat you?
She kind of looks up at the sky. That's, it's an overcast sky. It hasn't, got to the rain yet, right? Because that's about to happen. She doesn't say the thing about, well, it's actually afternoon, but you can see her look at the sky with a slightly confused look. Well enough, I suppose. They've kept John back. I can only hope that's to make sure his injuries don't grow more severe, but is it true? Do you think we're actually going to go somewhere and raid, attack someone else?
Sadly, I believe that's what's on the agenda today. Bloodshed and looting.
She kind of grips the sphere further and focuses in. I don't want to do this.
Don't worry about doing this, just worry about staying alive. Don't overreach, don't go an inch further in than you have to, and make your way back to your husband at the end of the day. No employees of the month here needed.
Kind of does a little bit of a nod. Fiacris, Loheim, are either of you doing anything here, or are you just like letting him yammer?
Yes, I know I'm yammering and probably hurting morale, but I am trying my best.
Hold on, I need to roll to see something.
Beatrice will pat her on the shoulder
Mm-hmm.
and do a look over just to make sure she's not injured or anything real quick.
Okay. You can tell just with your base medicine, like she's not hurt. There's no severe injuries or anything like that. Loheim, what were you over here contemplating to yourself? Barf?
He has visibly thrown up at his mouth a little bit and just swallows it. He's like, sorry. I'm not
Wow.
moving this much. Which is a real thing that'll happen if you overexert your physical self, by the way.
Yeah.
Ask me how I know.
I don't need to. Yeah. She looks a little bit perturbed at that. Like, okay. Oh, well,
It's just he's just gonna
dehydration.
It's even worse the second time. Yeah, I mean, listen to what the big guy says. He's unnerving and kind of way too loud, but he seems to know a thing or two about combat. So
I say in a lower voice. I purposely said that very, very loud. Hopefully, you break some of these people out of their torpor.
I suppose.
Kalia at this point
Shows up.
You can go.
Huh?
Opposite
You can go,
sense
you go
garden
first.
wise.
Go first. You go first.
No, I just said shows up. Like Kelly shows up.
Oh no, wasn't Lena gonna say anything?
No.
She said, I suppose.
Yeah, that's all she said.
Okay. And Kalia just goes, oh, don't worry. If this twig of a thing was able to make one battle, I'm sure you can go just fine.
rude, but a very good point.
Suppose.
Besides, I've seen you on the field. You were very admirable, I could say. You were able to take quite a bit of damage in training.
Yes! Loheim made it through the first battle, and he's a twig! He even earned a nickname! They call him Spear Chucker? No! Spear Catcher!
I,
I feel like you didn't need to reiterate what she said, but alright.
I'm saying it on blast. There's more than just Lena here from our new recruits.
wasn't he unconscious when you found us?
Well, yes, because he overexerted himself doing something not so bright, but regardless, he somehow survived thanks to other more capable people.
She kind of looks around, then just... Can I stay close with all of you?
That
Yeah,
could go
hold on.
either two.
Fiacres just nods.
Two ways.
Fiacres just nods.
Kalia is like
That could go
thinking, and then she's like, you know what? This might actually be beneficial for both of us. Well, for all of us, you could say. I mean, it's better to have more stick together than less.
Quick question. Am I the biggest thing amongst the new recruits?
Yeah.
How much big? As in sore thumb sort of big?
Yeah. I mean, you've literally got the giant talent. So,
Yeah.
like, there's among the new recruits, no one compares to your height and size. You stand out very much like a sore thumb. The only ones who are comparable to your height would be Eruskins. Some of the Eruskins are pretty fucking big, and you've seen at least one or two Eruskins that are probably like got the giant trait themselves, meaning they're fucking massive, right? Because they're like Eruskins are already pretty big, and then if they're giant, that's a really big Eruskin. But there's not a lot of really big people around, and you're definitely the biggest human.
I drop my grandiose stage voice and say a bit quieter. Yeah. Might not be the wisest to be near the tallest point, especially in a thunderstorm.
A thunderstorm, and that's probably when the you're noticing like the cloud cover and everything, and she kind of winces up and, goodness, where did that come from? The skies were clear.
Most likely the machinations of upper leadership, beyond my pay grade.
You mean magic?
Definitely.
He's the goblin leader is
Oh, that's perfect.
an elementalist.
He's not an elementalist.
What are
Or
goblins?
whatever he is.
Primalist.
Whatever. Primalist. There we go.
Primalist. Same-
I'm
same
sure.
thing.
I'm sure
Yeah.
Loheim would know the right term because he's Loheim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
The nerd.
Nerd.
He is
Everybody
a nerd.
points and says nerd.
Nerd.
Nerd. All the recruits, nerd.
Except for Fiacris.
The Eruskins, nerd. Yeah, except for Fiacris.
He just mimes it.
Mimes,
Get out.
pantomimes, nerd. Anyway,
And I add to that, it seems to favor storms.
no. As the sky grows a bit darker, and then you hear the like forward, march, move, and then there's like the yell of it's like
guess
newest
we're
recruits
close.
in front. Yeah. And it sounds like newest recruits in front. You can see like some of the like Wildlanders and Eruskins. They're going amongst like the new people and like thrusting people to the front, like getting them organized into the line. And as the force starts slowly moving up the hill, you can see the Eruskins and Warlanders from this kind of take up the wings, almost like it looks like the formation going up the hill is all of the new recruits. The body of new recruits is going up the middle of this hill, with the newest in the front and then kind of more experienced in the back. While they do kind of pull Lena ahead initially, she kind of it looks like she's trying to weasel her way back to you guys, unless you guys
slow,
keep
hell
her
yeah.
keep her from getting pulled to the front and like try and keep her with your group. Would you try and make it so that she's kept with your group and doesn't get pulled away, or would you let her get pulled away and try and make her way back to you?
How about a little bit of both? Even though we have a slightly better position, we move forward a little bit, and we know Miss Lena is trying to weasel her way back. How about we meet in the middle?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, that works well enough.
Given how big Leonidas is, it's like, yeah, Leonidas a big guy.
Yeah, there's no while there's generally resistance to people trying to go like weasel their way backward, because nobody wants to be in the front, right? So the people already in the back, they're keeping that spot. There's little resistance to you going forward, so she's able to kind of get to you guys, and you guys are able to maneuver around where you recoalesce, kind of middle of the pack. You're not as far back as you could be, but you're not right at the very front line of the first wave of getting stabbed in the face.
Yes.
Yeah. Now,
What do I see? What do I see? Once
well,
we get
you
over that
haven't
fucking
gotten
hill?
there yet. On the
Damn it.
flanks are the Eruskins and the Warlanders. There is, it looks like it's mostly Eruskins on the two flanks. It looks like actually all of the Eruskins who are getting ready for conflict are going up the left and the right as you guys are going up down the going down the center. It looks like you guys will reach the center before they reach the flanks. You can see though on both flanks there are a number of goblin archers. Like all of them are kind of being positioned to the left and right. Behind you guys is where the majority or the remainder of the Warlanders are going up the hill. They are the ones driving you forward and are probably going to be the force that once you impact the enemy, they are the reserve. So they're the ones making sure that you're not able to retreat because, you've got this armed force directly behind you.
So the noobs are the spear of the arrowhead, with the wings being the more talented and the very best being right behind us.
You don't know about that because there's no Eruskins behind you.
Oh,
Like all of the Eruskins are on the wings. Now you imagine like Eruskins, like orcs, they are probably some of the best fighters, and they're the ones on the wings. The ones behind you are a large group of Warlanders. You don't know if these are like elite forces or if they're just general Warlanders, but I mean they are better experienced and equipped than the average recruit. right? So it looks like they're driving you forward, and then like the big experienced units are on the flanks. You don't know what the plan is going to be, obviously, and they're not communicating that with you, but you are being told to march forward. Getting to the crest and coming over it, you now see, like before you, there is indeed something that's going to be here, because just as you're getting up to the hilltop, as the first wave are cresting, you haven't crested it yet. As the first wave are, there's another horn from behind and a shout, followed by a bunch of yelling in a Scondian of, it's like, move, move, and, you know, yells and threats from behind, as those in the very front are pushed by the surge of those behind them and start heading forward. As you guys move up and crest over here, you watch as two of the people in the very front immediately drop from incoming arrow fire.
Ooh.
And Fiacre starts sneaking.
Not really.
Why not?
We're in
How?
the surge, my friend.
You're in the middle of a surge.
Yeah, but I mean,
your sneaking could be like trying to be in cover among the mass.
yeah, I'm saying behind Leonidas pretty much.
Leonidas was gonna duck his fucking head because I'm twice as tall as everybody else here.
Yeah, you can make a stealth check to try and make yourself a lesser target among the mass.
Yeah, I want to be blending in so they don't actually like look at me.
Yeah.
I will take my average, which is 4.
Okay. All right. As you guys surge over here, and there's the call from behind as you watch from the sides, like the enemy hasn't gotten up here. You're just surging over, and you can see in front of you there is what looks to be a. It kind of looks like a hill fort, actually. Which didn't say a fortress. I said a hill fort. So it is more like wooden palisades at the top of a hill. Now, for how they didn't see you coming over this hill, what it actually looks like is there's a hill that goes up that you were cresting, and then there's actually a bit of a dip that rolls and then goes towards this other hill that's not too much higher, but is a little bit more elevated. And looking at the ground around, this is like the only valley type area. And it's definitely attacking from a disadvantageous position because, I mean, you guys are tired from climbing a decently steep hill. You're just cresting over it. Now you're running up towards this place. They can see you and they're shooting, and you can see from this fort, arrows are flying at this mass of people. Now, as lightning flashes again and rain starts coming down, you can see they are having a little bit of a tougher time. Some of the shots are going a little bit more wide, and you see even like some sling stones falling short. A couple of those early shots were probably lucky ones among many more. The storm is providing you some cover, though not as much as you'd hope. The ground is becoming quickly slick. There is this dirt turning to mud as you are trotting on it and surging forward. You don't know what this plan is, but right now, you feel like a suicide mass soaking up fire heading towards this hill fort.
Are they in bow range?
I mean, you're in their bow range. They would be in longer bow range. Like, you'd have a harder time shooting at them. From your angle, you don't have far sight, do you?
I do. I have perception, keen sense, with sight,
he
plus
gets
4.
sight.
But that's not far sight, is it?
But that's keen sight with higher perception on sight, right?
Yes, which is not distance. That's just better perception. So that is good. It doesn't give you the distance, though. From what you can see at this distance, you're not seeing so much people as you're seeing incoming arrows. You'll need to get a little closer to start seeing, like, figures. You imagine you could, like, if you were to send arrows back, they'd reach the fort, but you don't have particular targets to pick out. So like you could send arrows back there, but it would just be anyone's guess whether you'd hit anything.
Well, I was hopefully gonna do subtle strikes.
Sneak attacks. Yeah, from here you don't see anyone to subtle strike yet. But
All right.
you imagine as you get a little bit closer, you'll probably get a chance. And then as lightning starts peeling in the air, that'll start giving better visibility of that area too for brief moments. But yeah, as the arrows are raining down, it's like, what the hell? Like, why? What is this? This is like some kind of crazy suicide run. And I mean, you watch as you're going up here, people in the front and even some of the people around are starting to get hit by arrows, and some go down. Some are just like winged by them and are calling out in pain, screaming. Now, for your initial approach, now Fiacris, you do have a longbow. You will have some good sight, and you just need to get a little bit closer, and you need just a little bit of light up there to get a good shot off. But you know it's coming. For the rest of you, Leonidas, I imagine you are keeping your head down, and Kalia as well. Is
My head
anybody
is so far down, I'm almost on all four. If we push forward.
Yeah. Is anybody doing anything special under the hail of arrows and slings?
Looking for the leader.
Yes.
Looking for the leader.
Loheim's gonna cast
Oh
the
yeah, we'll
spell.
try to see.
Ooh, Loheim's gonna cast a spell.
Oh,
Are you
Yeah.
one?
Look at this cute,
So
pure
here's I don't
gray
know.
and unclean rice cooker. Who the fuck is this?
I have no idea who that is, but I think that's a great thing to call you.
Undefined adetic.
pure gray and unclean rice.
Pure gray
cooker.
and unclean rice cooker. Hello. Oh, it's Io. Hey, Io. Fuck you too. Oh, it's been a while, Io. Man. Undefined adetic. Okay. You don't go by Io anymore. Okay. Sobs! Alright, adetic. Instead of IO, it's Ui. Unidentified. Adetic. Ui.
User interface.
User interface. Oh my god, it's user interface. I'm gonna use her interface. What?
What about fishing in our face?
What?
It's something sex joke. Haha.
Ha 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 ha. Anyways.
Ha 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 ha.
Yeah, as you guys are running up here towards the Hellfort, Loheim, you want to cast a spell. Okay.
Yes.
Oof.
I
Here we
know
go.
I'm gonna regret this, but I have to stay true to the character, and the character is incredibly presumptuous, and he just assumes magic is chill. I want to attach. I basically want to make an earthen umbrella, attach it to my staff, and hold it up high to block arrows for myself and anyone else around me.
So like
I'd say maybe enough
shield.
space to fit like me, Kalaya, and Horik, and like sort of maybe fit Leonidas if the other two leave.
an umbrella shield. Of earth.
Shield of Rock.
Okay. Because you are fire earth, right? Let's see here. For something like that, you're kind of conjuring a loose. Yeah. I mean,
Areas and rocky.
for a second, I'm like, why not just conjure a What are they fucking
Fire
called?
shield.
What are those crossbowmen? Pavis. Conjure like a pavis of stone and just have it move in front of you.
Because the arrows are coming from up.
Yeah, to a degree. Okay. Let's see
Plus,
here.
if it's attached to my staff, I can just hold my staff in front of me.
Are you strong enough for that?
Yeah.
I don't know if strength is a factor.
If you coordinate with my guy, you might be.
That's true. Yeah,
Words.
strength will probably be a factor. Well, I mean, I think it'll be very obvious once he does it. Okay, if you're wanting to do one, because there's one of the things is protective bubble. You can surround yourself and others in an air or fire shield that'll offer protection from harm. You're going more for like a
wall in front of
like more like an
A
earthen
ballistic shield.
a ballistic shield.
Yeah.
For a ballistic shield, I would say.
Like, have you watched Kingsman?
No.
Oh
The
yeah.
umbrella?
like the umbrella.
Oh,
Yeah.
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 Yeah, the umbrella thing.
Yeah, I'd say for something like this is probably going to be, because it's not quite as good as like a protective fire bubble, but it is a decent thing. I'd say conjuring something up like this out of earth is going to be tough to make a basic one.
Okay.
So that's difficulty 3. So and then beyond that, because you want it to affect. You want it to affect the immediate area initially. So to begin with, it is going to be 3, and then if you succeed with more, you might be able to make it bigger.
Right.
It doesn't
Well,
sound
I can
bad.
roll up to 8.
Yes.
You'll
You'll need 3 successes.
That would be bad if it didn't go good.
It would be bad if it didn't
so
go
I'm gonna
good.
roll 5.
You're going to roll 5.
5 or
Okay.
6.
So you need 3 successes, and you're rolling 5.
Ooh.
Yes. Oh, actually, before I can do this, can I just because I imagine I'm kind of trying to be centric to everyone.
Yeah.
Can I just call out? Okay, last chance. I can protect us if you promise to protect me, and just last chance for any takers.
What doesn't kill us makes us stronger. I
that a
tag
yes?
his hand.
Okay, you take a
All
sound.
right,
Okay.
you
apply
you are
one
marked for
mark.
burn transfer.
Yeah. Horik, do you make any comments? Horik's been muted for a while, so I don't know if he's got anything to say.
Oh, here, yeah.
Oh, I'm literally pulling Horik alone because he wouldn't keep up with this
Oh yeah,
fucking
no,
pace.
yeah, he wouldn't keep up.
He lost the
Oh,
ground.
he's just unmuted. Horik?
I've not had heard that, most likely if he was more than 5 feet away from him.
What?
You didn't hear that.
Ah, he didn't hear it. Yeah. Also, with the thunder and stuff, it does make sense. Horik, take a style point for that.
That was good. I like that.
You get a style point.
Rushing the troops, the battle
Very,
yelling,
very
and the
true to
thunder.
this. Yeah. So you know what? That makes total sense. That he's not gonna hear that. So go ahead and take
Okay.
yourself a style.
What was that? I think I have to. What's that? It keeps sounding me out.
Here, I'll update your style from 3 to 4. There we go. So you take a style. I just noticed. Wait.
And also,
Yeah. So.
say your thing.
Oh, I just noticed that Horik's only got 3 experience, but maybe he spent some. I don't know. Or he hasn't been recording it.
4 successes, 1 burn.
No, I
Wow.
did use 2 in like the previous battle, I think.
Oh, experience? Okay. All right.
No experience, no. I just don't think I used like I had odd amount and I just didn't use it.
Well, you guys have been
You should
gaining
have,
experience at the end of like every session to record.
That would
Oh,
have the same amount.
Oh no. Anyway,
Oh.
so 4 successes, so 1 point of burn. Loheim, are you taking the point of burn, or are you casting it off to somebody else? Or
I'm gonna take this one.
okay,
No, give me
or
reactors.
or you can use, because it was
Nice.
difficulty 3. That extra success could be
Four.
used either to make this umbrella bigger or more robust, or could be used to eliminate that point of burn and just make the earthen umbrella.
Bigger umbrella.
I'm gonna make the umbrella bigger because I think him taking the burn makes more thematic sense because sickly.
Okay. All right. So
like the burn is not necessarily representative of the ramifications of the weave biting him back, and I'm gonna treat it more like this is the cost of the exertion because he sucks at being alive.
yeah, take a style point as you take a burn.
That's hilarious.
And you guys watch as suddenly from his staff stone and like dirt shoots up along his staff and bubbles out over top, solidifying and kind of holding itself in place in the air above him. Oh, right. There is the other thing. Actually, I don't think it's going to be longer, or I don't think it's going to be bigger, because the extra point of difficulty is you want it to last more than just one round, don't you?
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna take this fucking wall.
Yeah. For this, then, that means you want it to last for the entire combat, which means the difficulty... Oh, wait, no! Combat duration. Default is entire combat. Difficulty goes down by 1 if you only need it to last a single round. Okay, no, it lasts for the combat. That's good.
Hell yeah! No
So,
arrows.
yeah, and it's bigger. Never said no arrows, but your defenses are now increasing as this is going to blossom out from there. Now, important question for you, Loheim, what is your strength?
My strength
Mhm.
is 1.
1. And your body is 2. As he does this, make a strength roll.
Okay.
It's 0 or 1. Eh?
Come on, let it be 1.
Just gets
Yes!
1.
1, he does not fall over, and instead he is unable to move as he suddenly is braced in place. Just
So I noticed that he stopped.
I mean, you guys all see this. Like, suddenly, you see magic suddenly cascades out as Loheim winces and probably coughs out some blood, and he just is planted. But Leonidas, you see, wait a minute. Like, you could probably, like, lift this staff and assist.
Lift him.
Well, I don't know if you'd lift
Okay.
him, but yeah. You're carrying Horik along in one arm, but you could put your arm, wrap it around, and, like, press
Wrap it
forward.
around Lohan. Press
Yeah.
forward. Slowly. We got this. Do I gotta roll?
What's your strength?
My strength is
3.
3.
Okay. Fiacris, would you also grab onto the other side?
I'm waiting to take a shot, so I probably
Okay,
wouldn't.
so you wouldn't. All right, then.
Oh yeah, you got a hand for him? Are you still being uppity?
I think he's too damn scrawny to really be.
Actually, you know what? Lena will grab his other side.
Oh,
There you
Lena
go.
knows. There we go.
Yeah. So between the 3 of you, there is enough strength there of it's kind of heavy, but you're able to rush up with the group, and it covers those of you directly underneath it. You are getting a boost to your defense. You're getting a boost to your passive defense. This is basically counting as extra armor. There's still a chance that you could get hit by an arrow, but it is much less now, because, you know, it's earthen shield above you. As you're going forward, though, the masses around you, kind of like the people, they pull back a bit as they're going up. So like, people are kind of avoiding you as they're scrambling up this area, which is creating a bit of a bubble of you become more noticeable now, but you are better protected.
Oh no.
Hey, we're helping the entire Vanguard.
And
We
also the
actually are.
spotlight's on us.
You are. And it puts spotlight on you, and I would like an active defense roll from all of you. But you are going to have some extra stuff. So this is using your full defense. You're all able to use your full defense as you're going forward. And for the increase in your armor class, which is basically what's going on here. Where is what I'm looking for? Still haven't found what I'm looking for. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. No.
I'm going with average.
You're running with average?
Yeah, mine's just 3 for average.
There we are. Ah,
I rolled
okay.
a 1.
My defense is
You're getting a, you guys are getting, thanks to this shield, 3 more dice.
Ooh, that's not bad.
Oh, okay. I will roll 3 additional dice then.
Okay.
So 4 and then 1.
Oh, I got 2.
Okay. You had 2 on a 7 roll. Ooh, my goodness, Kalia.
I know. I'm so upset.
Lena's gonna have to roll as well.
4 for our defense and plus 3.
Mine's is only 4.
Yeah. Arrows are coming in. Now they're getting a penalty due to distance and to rain. So these are getting a penalty. Now against, let's see here. I'll start with Fiacris. What did you get total, Fiacris?
4.
You're fine. It was a 4. What did you get total, Leonidas?
Rolled 7, got 3.
Okay. Ooh.
I got credit?
I'm gonna circle back to that and tell you what happens in a second. Horik, what did you get for your defense?
I haven't rolled yet.
Oh.
I didn't hear anything about it.
Okay, yeah, roll your defense, but you also get 3 extra. We did Fiacris. We did Leonidas. Kalia, what did you get for your defense? Oh, right, 2.
2.
And the attacks on you rolled a 1.
Yes! Oh my god!
Oh,
my
lucky rover.
And against Horik, the attacks on you rolled a 3. Oh my goodness, you guys are really,
I've
really
never been
fortunate.
mid so far this campaign, so go ahead.
Yeah, well, you take no damage. Like,
Oh.
you rolled 3 defense, they rolled 3 on attack, which means you took nothing.
0
I thought
damage.
that told me I got hurt.
No, you didn't get hurt at all. Loheim, what was
It's
your
like
defense?
math problems.
What?
Loheim, what was your defense?
Total of 4.
Total of 2 against you. Nothing. Okay. Leonidas, your defense of 3. So arrows rain down upon your group and missing around. Most of them just impact the earthen wall or deflect off of it or come close to you, but you manage to kind of see them coming and pull back. Leonidas, you're struck square for 3 lethal.
Holy fuck!
Dear God.
Maybe not square. But you are struck for 3 lethal. Now remember, you can use your style points at a ratio of 2 style to 1 damage to reduce damage. So if you want, you can start chopping that down by spending style points.
I'm going to do that, but I'm trying to figure out how I would perform this.
Like what it looks like. I mean,
Exactly.
Yeah.
If I can't put it into words, how am I supposed to sell you on it?
I mean, you're just spending
I
style.
can I can donate 2 style to this, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, you could donate 2 style to this, and it would make sense. What is your donation doing, Leonidas? Or not Leonidas, Loheim? What is it that you... Oh, wait, can you donate 2 or just 1?
Is he donating
I don't
2
know.
or is he donating 1?
I'm trying to remember. I think you can only donate 1 at a time.
If Fiacris will donate 1 too.
Okay. Yeah, you can only donate 1, but you can each donate 1. Are you guys like bracing
and
the
that-
shield for him or something?
And then I'm going to donate 4
Okay.
of my style points.
You're not
So
donating.
that should be 0 lethal, and
Yeah, you're not
we're still
donating.
standing.
Yeah, you're not donating. You're just using them. Okay.
I'm using 4.
So, how are you guys?
didn't hit.
Yeah, how are you guys assisting him? And go ahead and reduce your style points
I'm-
accordingly.
I'm gonna try to lower my staff with the shield attached
Mm-hmm.
and make this grunt of exertion like fuck.
Okay.
Which I imagine grabs Fiacris's attention, and he helps.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. The two of you.
Leonidas feels
blended in.
the shot coming. That's dead for his throat. He tilts his head forward, holds on to Loheim for dear life, and
And braces
It's a
with
flex.
the thing. Yeah. As the whole thing, like you guys, like this arrow is coming, and there's almost like this instinctive moment of you guys know it's like Leonidas is a big target. He's pushing this forward. It's like there's just a moment of like 3, 2, 1 brace as you manage to pull it down just in time as an arrow nicks the very edge of it, and it's just enough to deflect it, and it goes and it hits like right dead center chest on you, Leonidas, but it's the velocity has been lost on it. That is kind of, it flies in and just catches on like your shirt a little bit, and it's like you look down, it's like, oh my god, if it had been up, that was like right center mass. But you took out the velocity of it and deflected, and it's like you caught the arrow with your chest hairs almost. It's like, ah! Yeah, you're there. It's like this is bad touch, bad touch. Now, Fiacris. Hey,
My heart skips a fucking beat.
yeah,
Feeling
Fiacris.
that.
Yeah. Hey, look, spare arrow.
Yep. Extra arrow.
And now that you are close enough, Fiacris, let's get some perception up there. Yeah, and you've got a +4.
You're a bad man.
So that
Go
means
for
I
it.
get 10 perception. So I'm gonna take the average 5.
Taking the average of 5. Let's see what happens there. With an average of 5. Okay, it's a pretty good average. I would say, yes, you can see some people up there. It's not well enough to be able to tell if there's officers or important people giving orders quite yet. It's just like a split moment of there's lightning, and you identify, I see people. I see people up there. I see archers up there. And you have this moment of like split second, like you're holding an arrow in hand. You've got the bow. You can try and take a shot on this person, and behind this thing, they're probably not expecting an incoming shot. So what is your subtle strike, and what does it require to set up?
I forgot what it was. Give me a second.
Oh my god.
Let's go down
I haven't
to...
played it in like forever.
I don't think you've used it at
I'm
all.
with him too. I'm literally looking at the
Yeah,
book
please
to see
do.
what I can do.
Oh no, where did I look at?
Subtle strike. You are a master assassin capable of sneaking up on prey and striking with lethal accuracy. You may use your stealth rating when making an unarmed or melee attack against an opponent who is unaware of your presence. Make a stealth roll, including weapon modifiers, against your opponent's passive defense. If you roll more successes than your opponent, your character inflicts 1 point of damage per extra success. If you roll fewer than your opponent, your attack has failed. Once your character attacks their target, you automatically lose the element of surprise and cannot use this talent again on the same opponent. So you cannot use this for ranged attacks.
Damn it.
Dang.
What?
Well,
That's stupid.
I'm still gonna go for it.
Yeah, you're still going to go for a range attack. Now, let's take a look at... So when it comes to attack, so you are able to see, and for combat, there is quite a bit of distance here. Now, you've got a longbow, right?
Yes.
So your longbow's got some good, pretty far stuff. Let's see. What is your weapon range? Do you know your weapon range? I'm going to take this
I
as a
do
no.
not.
All right.
You know it.
Long range would be your weapons range ×4, and medium is ×2 for difficulty, with a -2, -4 respectively. So a weapon range for this thing: longbow, equipment, longbow. Oh, that's melee weapons. Bow, longbow. Range of 100 feet. So that would be 200 feet would be medium range. 400 feet would be long range, and 800 feet would be extreme range. This falls into the this would fall into the long range category right now, so that's a -4.
I might actually wait until we get a little closer then.
Okay. All right. Then you guys continue forward. You continue forward. Arrows are raining down. I would like from the group of you, let's see. Who has athletics among you?
I do.
Anybody?
Just you?
I guess so.
I
Okay.
do.
I've
Look,
got academics.
I
Wait.
have athletics.
So
is athletics a skill unto itself?
none of the people who are bracing the shield have athletics. Great. Okay.
Probably not.
What is the combined strength of those of you with the shield? I know we've got 1 point from I know we have 1 point from Loheim. We have 3 points from Leonidas for 4, and then Lena is adding on another. She doesn't have a lot, so she's got another 2 points added on. So that's 6 points of strength. With that, you are slower than the main body of people, but but you're maintaining you're keeping a clip as you're kind of moving forward. Some more archer fire might start heading your way because they might assume you have something like a battering ram.
This is the battering ram.
Yeah, actually, this is the battering ram. Now, as you guys are getting closer,
If Kalia uses her strength, would it make it faster
yes,
in any meaningful way?
yeah.
I mean, I
Well,
only have
what's her
one
strength? Oh, she's 1 strength.
I have 1 strength.
It would increase it from 6 to 7, so it would be a little bit better.
Come on, Fingers, get in here. You're not taking any shots.
Yeah, Fiagris, you do want to reposition this closer, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay.
You want to get closer to shoot.
All of you together, I'd say... I would say Loheim, it's very difficult for the whole group to move it in the way that it's been formed right now. If you wanted to, though, I'd say at a difficulty 1 magic thing, you could adjust this into being something that multiple people could hold easily.
Can I use my general academics to determine what shape would be best?
Yeah, and then it would still be a difficulty 1 for the magic of reforming, but with your academics, just your average of 5, you know the form that this should take. Just passively, you know the form that this should take to maximize everyone's effort here and get this thing forward faster.
We are the battering ram. Power of friendship.
All right. Let's roll a 3.
Okay. Rolling 3.
Got it.
Shift to shield. Okay, that's 2 burn that you'd be taking. Are you shifting any of that to anybody? You do succeed.
Yeah, as I get the backlash, I'm gonna shed it off to both Leonidas and Fiagris.
Okay, Leonidas and
So that is all my
Fiagris,
burn
you each
transfer.
take 1 burn.
Okay,
Yeah.
1 burn.
And then as you do that, though, this shield that Leonidas, it was just coming from the staff, you focus and coming down from it. Like you see, like the staff earth, again, like pulls out of the ground and continues crawling up your staff as lines extend down. And each of you who have been like trying to hold on to the staff and push forward, lines of this begin curving around here, forming almost like a bit of a better protective shell. And you can all grab onto almost like you're each holding a spear.
Yep.
And you're able to wrap your arms around this thing, and as one, just push forward and kind of run forward with this thing. It is heavy, and it is kind of front heavy, but thanks to all of you combined on this, and the fact that it's not, like, this isn't like a big stone thing, it's earth, right? And it's just there to blunt impact from arrows. Like, it doesn't take that much to stop these arrows from coming in. They're hitting it, but you're keeping it intact. So it's not the most heavy thing. So you guys are able to go normal speed now up here, and you're starting to keep pace with the others that are, like, you got a little bit behind because people had kept going around, but now you're starting to keep pace. Like, you're speeding up. Loheim, you can now, as you're moving around here, touch these other companions of yours and put burn back on them if they are willing. Like, because remember, it's just an action to do it.
Can I use my athletics roll to make it go faster?
Oh yeah, you can roll athletics to try and push faster.
Mine too.
Yeah, you can
I
also
got
roll
2.
athletics. Nice.
I can also. I'm pretty sure I can only mark 1 person per day.
Per round.
Per round.
Oh, per round?
Yeah, once it's expended,
Okay,
you
great.
can mark them again.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was only.
Yeah.
I didn't
Like
see
the-
per round. I saw per day. I don't know how to read.
Can you tell I looked at that ability? and
This
thought about
ability
it
is
for a
much
long
better
time.
than I thought
Yeah.
it was.
Like, it's
and I
basically,
was still gonna take it.
yeah,
but
it's as an action, you can mark someone. Once someone's marked, they can't be marked again until the mark is used up.
okay. Then I will reapply marks to Leonidas and Fiacris, and
Okay.
just pouring sweat and not being able to breathe. He'll just go.
Please, come on, you got this.
All right. You guys continue going up towards this thing, like, ah. And the interesting thing is there's not really a lot of thought behind the masked people, like, what are they going to do when they get up there? They don't have ladders. They don't have anything, right? Like, what are they going to do? As you're rushing towards this fort. And I think some of the people, they're starting to realize, and you can see some of them are like faltering. Like, what are we supposed to do?
The wall? Yes, I can see that.
They haven't even gotten to the wall yet. Like, people are starting to realize, what do I do when I get there? Right? So some people, they do just keep going because it's like, there's no cover between here and the wall. I have to reach the wall because at least there's some cover. It's harder for them to shoot at me if I'm right there, right? And other people are like faltering and like there's trouble and it's chaos milling and arrows are raining down. And now the defenders are having a harder time of it because it is a storm coming down, lightning flashing, water slick, but then also this is turning into like mud, and it's getting more difficult for some in some cases for people to go up here. Now, I mean, now Leonidas, or not Leonidas, Loheim, you could turn mud to stone. But
that'd be horrible.
You could. You guys are, thanks to the athletics rolls of your team, Kalia and Fiacris are keeping you guys pushing through the churning mud. You're able to keep pressing forward and even like gain a bit more ground on this. Like you're doing okay. And this is when the chaos is breaking, and you can see even some of the people in the back. They're like, it looks like they're maybe breaking and starting to head there. Where are the Eruskans? You don't see them.
Weren't they on either side of us?
They were flanking either side. You don't know where they are right now.
They circle around. Oh fuck!
So they're doing something. So obviously, like anybody who's tactically minded here, I don't think any of you are warfare experienced, but some of you are a little bit more intelligent. Specifically, Loheim and Leonidas are both pretty intelligent. I'd imagine both of you are probably figuring by this point, we're probably a distraction for something else that's happening.
Well, Talia has more intelligence.
Yeah, you might even clue into that as well. Like, it would make sense that you're a distraction for something. But this is a costly distraction. Like, people are dropping. Right? People are definitely dropping. Now, as you can see, like you guys are pushing forward. You have a question, yes?
Would it be possible for me to continue to bolster our shield and use an ability?
Like an ability or cast a spell?
A spell.
Okay. Yeah. Like right now, you're holding on to the like you're braced around your own thing, so like it would just be a matter of like you pull aside a hand to do something. What do you want to cast?
How big is Scan Life?
Scan Life?
Yeah, where the Redskins went. I can't see them. Maybe I can sense them.
Yeah. Scan Life is this is going to pull into the distance and range modifiers. So if we look at just general distance stuff for spells, that is range, area, effective, line of sight. So
fuck, that wouldn't help me with this one.
Yeah, so like default would be 25 feet away from you. Increasing the difficulty to +2 would be up to 150 feet away from you. Increasing the difficulty to +4 would be 1,500 feet. You imagine you probably need to do at least 500 feet to really get a lay of the area, and 1,500 feet to get a proper full scan of everything. So that would be, it would probably be because I think Scan Life is difficulty 1 normally, so it would be like difficulty 5.
I'm not gonna risk it.
Yeah.
I thought it was more of a ping and less of a. It just goes along the along the lines of what you can see. There we go.
Yeah, it would be. It's in the vicinity. A general.
Write that down for the future.
Yeah, you can scan the life forces in the vicinity to get a general overview of the population. So it would be, yeah, it would be like scanning around you. Now,
I can raise the dead for less than I can keep for this fucking spell. It's
well,
like,
I mean,
damn.
Imagine scanning like an entire 1,500 foot radius zone, a 3,000 foot diameter sphere for life and its current status. Yeah, that's a big one. Yeah.
Okay, I'm good.
Yeah.
Try something different.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
other uses for necromancy would be things like you can do a bit of bolstering stuff. Like there's a bunch of stuff that you can do. Would
any visible gate?
Bitch.
you what? What was that? Right.
Is there any visible closed gate?
There is a visible closed gate. Yes.
And is there any kind of way to see anyone working, like anything of the machinations of it?
Right now, from where you are, oh, what the fuck? Seabat! Fucking Seabat. Fucking bitch. Bitch! Oh, God. Leonidas, your girlfriend's a little shit.
Yes, she is. I love her. Love you, babe.
Oh, adorable. What was I saying? Oh, right. Make a this is going to be a farsight check for you to see what you can see. So you ignore moderate perception roll penalties for distance, so you just get your normal perception roll here.
Can I take average?
Yeah, you can take the average, because you got the 7, so it would just be a, average would be 3.5. I don't know if you want to spend any style on this, but it's up to you.
I'm gonna hold off on spending style points. I'm gonna see what I can get with a 3.
Okay. With a 3, a flash of light, and with just a 3, you can maybe see that, okay, there are figures up there. They're very vague. So while you could potentially, they're visible enough where you could potentially target somebody, that's like the extent of, you don't know the specifics of anything up there. You don't know who's doing what, but you could, in theory, target someone. Right now, you guys are probably about, you're maybe about, just over 200 feet away, which is why, it was long range for the bow shot, but we're soon getting to that point. So if you were considering doing any kind of powers on people on the wall, for you, base difficulty would be a +3 minimum because of the distance.
I'll fucking hold off.
Yeah. So if you get closer, if you're within 50 to 150 feet, then it would be a +2. If you're within 50 feet, it would be a +1. And if you're within 25 feet, then it's just a default difficulty.
Okay.
Yeah.
I wanted to see if I could maybe use my magic to make someone open the gate.
You might be able to, but you'll need to get closer, most likely, unless you want to risk big risks, right?
No,
yeah,
I'm not gonna risk it.
Okay.
What would it be?
What would it be? If you wanted to convince somebody to try and open the gate, that would be a for you, guiling. Because you're not just nudging their mood. You're not making a mental attack on them. You're not probing them. That would be control action, which is hard.
Yeah.
That's making them take a specific action. So that would be the main thing there.
Yeah, 4.
Yeah. So it would be base difficulty 4. Which you could theoretically do, but increasing difficulty after that could be pretty hard. But yeah, there's also I feel like if you guys get close to the gate, Loheim might have some ideas. Okay.
Maybe a few.
All right. So right now, like I said, we're just over 200 feet away. Is there anything else that you guys, or especially the magic casters, want to do before you get to this next threshold of enemy fire on you and all that?
I can't think of anything that doesn't involve me up close. Anybody else?
You can
So
also
maybe
see.
closer.
Okay. You can also see like there's like Kalia. You can see like there's chaos among your ranks. Like people are starting to get like some people are getting shot down because of their indecisions. So I don't know if she would do anything like because you could even try in a rally in some way, or if you would just focus on your own task.
I think that it'll probably be better for her to do kind of a rally. Mainly because, more people means less chance of getting shot
Okay.
or anything.
Okay. So you could.
So that would be
you could probably
oratory.
use
Everybody to be shield. Aha!
Oratory. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. Where is your? Yeah, an oratory performance. You could use an oratory performance. Also, I'd say nudge mood could theoretically work if you spread it over some people. Like nudge mood is a difficulty 1. Let's see here. 4 targets or a 30-foot radius from you. 8 targets or a 60-foot radius. If you wanted to do everything within a 60-foot radius of you, that would be a +3.
No, fuck no.
Okay, yeah, you can try oratory. You don't know if 2.5 would be enough for this.
I will spend a style point and then roll.
Ooh. So you're gonna jump it up to 7 by spending that style, aren't you?
Oh, can I?
Well,
Wait, no, I want to do the
you
average.
Because you have
and a
5,
style point.
right? Like your oratory is 5, and if you spend a style point, this is charisma. You're exotic. You get an extra style point. Or, I mean, you get an extra point. So 5 becomes 7 if you spend 1 point.
Okay. I'll do that and I'll roll that extra 1. I'll do average and roll 1.
Okay. So then that's either a 3 or 4.
So. That's a 3.
It's a 3. Okay. With this, is anyone boosting her style? Or boosting with more style? I'll take that as a no. Okay. So
I have 1.
You do have 1. What are you calling out? What are you saying for this?
Okay.
I'm Spartacus.
I think she would probably say something like, "They would not send us if this was not a fool's errand. But I think that they have a plan. And with that, I think we should keep going."
Okay. All right. So you yell out that. Okay. Let's see here. I'm gonna make some rolls for these people. You got a 3. Okay. Ooh. Okay. You're basically providing bonuses to willpower. As people around you, hear this, and like obviously not everybody's able to hear it, but the immediate ones, they hear like all of that. It's like we have to keep going. And you see a few people who look like they're kind of uncertain. They turn and they start running. You actually see 2 more of the just random people nearby see what's going on with you guys, and they run over and start bracing along the sides of your shield wall. They're not as protected as you guys, but they start grabbing onto it and helping push it forward like a best thing. And like you hear a yell out of "Keep going!" And another yell out from others, "Keep going!" There's like some scattered things. Would anyone else like join yelling on this, or just look weird?
I join her with my boisterous voice, even though I have negatives.
Do you just start yelling, "Keep going! Keep going!"
Hush!
Okay.
We're almost there.
Horik over here. What?
For dishonor! Something like that.
Oh man.
I love the idea that the only person
It's do or
Horik can ever hear is
die.
just Leonidas.
Yeah. Just keep going. Leonidas, make a body check for fucking
Here they come.
loud voices.
Okay, for a lot of voices. That's interesting.
It's
My
basically
body is
like
4.
yeah, your body is
that's
4.
only 4?
Yeah, basically like how booming can you be?
Let's see how badly this roll goes. Alright, Ubiquity dice. Loudmouth.
Roll for being a loudmouth.
Hitter and 4. Let's go!
Okay, perfectly
Like
average. Yeah. As this is being yelled, you're like, keep going, yo, push. Lena, she'll start yelling as well, and soon, like you're starting to hear the yells, and most of the people, like it's starting to spread, and they, people are making a decision, and that decision is forward to go for the fucking wall. It worked. And this is
Hell
when
yeah.
you pass over the next threshold. Now I need everybody to make another defense check. At this time, I would say you all have a +4 to it. You've remade the shield. It's a better shield. You have more support, more people here. So your defense is with an extra 4 on top of your normal defenses for each of you.
I'm just gonna take average.
Okay.
I'll take a
Same.
4.
Okay.
Take average.
So you got a 4. What's Fiacre got?
5.
4, 5.
See.
Okay.
Hold on. I'm trying to determine what my new average would be. I need to roll 1, but I am taking average. 6.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So 4, 4, 6, and then 3. Okay.
5.
And 5. Okay. Against the first 4, so Kalia, you're fine. They only rolled a 2. Leonidas, you had a 4, right?
Yep.
You're fine. They only rolled a 2. Against the defense of 6 from Loheim, that's going to be a 5, so you're fine. Against the defense of against the defense of 3, that is 3 for Horik, so you're fine. Fiacris, what was your defense?
5.
4. You guys push forward, and you are all
Oh my.
fine. Now, as for the two, as for the people who are bracing near you, and for Lena, let's see here. Bum, bum, bum. Lena gets a... Lena's got a pretty good defense here from this. Okay, Lena's fine. One of the people helping you guys run up here is injured, and the other one is just shot down, and someone else takes their place.
Oh, someone takes their place?
Yeah.
Probably move their hearts. Good going, Kalia.
Well, they see a shield moving up the thing. They see survivability. You know.
Man, I gotta say, having read Aragon as a child, I love the Desolation magic system.
Fiacris,
Hurts so much 'cause we don't have
you're
the
within
defense.
range where you
Yeah.
only have a -2 penalty now.
Am I able to see any leadership?
Make another
At this point.
perception.
So, perception will still be the average is +5.
Okay, with an average of 5, I would say, a lot of these people look very similar to each other. Let's see here. For trying to identify these people and who is what, while you can spot them, differentiating who's important is going to be a matter of intelligence. So,
Intelligence
with-
is 2.
your intelligence of 2.
Could I
Could you?
help him by telling him where to look? Like seeing that he's scanning for targets?
Yeah. What skill? Let's see. What skills do you have? Do you have warfare?
No, but I have 10 academics.
Yes, academics won't help you with this. This would just be intelligence. Now with a 5 intelligence, it's enough to give him a bonus of +2.
Sweet.
So for this, I'd say this is probably a... Yeah, this is just go ahead and make a 4 dice roll, and we'll see how good it is. Two.
Average 2.
With a 2, you see a target that, I mean, you think they might be a good target. They don't really stand out in any particular way, but just the way they are, they're Loheim, you think, like, they might be giving some directions to people, so it's your best bet for a quick shot in the dark, and the storm and everything.
Yeah,
Hey,
Fiakas is gonna take it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and take a shot with a -2.
I am gonna earn 2 style points for it too.
Okay.
Ooh, fancy.
So I'm shooting with the 10, I think,
All right.
Nice.
and I'm gonna do the old faithful and add 10.
Oh,
You're
Oh,
gonna add
10
10
God.
chance dice, so their defense is increasing by 5. Okay.
20.
All right,
Yep.
go ahead and roll 20 dice, and their
Fiacre is
defense
so
is
fucking
increasing.
around.
Oh no, it's 8.
It's 8, and they got a 6 because they rolled a 1 and got +5, so they take 2 damage and don't go down.
Oh,
So
Hey, a hit in
you-
these conditions is
yeah,
still
yeah,
impressive.
You did hurt
Yep.
somebody.
yeah?
Can I try sneaking again?
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, are you pushing on this thing? Because if you're helping push the wall, you're not really hidden.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're
Yeah.
right about that.
Like you stop for a moment, pop out from behind it, and take a shot. And you're pretty sure you like winged somebody, and they drop down out of sight, like they're getting out of sight for whatever. So you hurt someone. You're pretty sure you hurt someone. All right. You push forward. Fiacris, you get a chance here, probably a couple more times for like at least a couple more shots as you guys are rushing up this hill. Arrows are flying around, and some of your own people are still taking hits. You have not yet seen where the Ruskins are, but yeah.
Hey, cool.
Man, those assholes.
Actually,
Maybe
how
they're just stunned at what we're doing.
Are you wanting to take another? Would you like to take another shot?
Oh yes, I'll be taking shots the whole way through.
Okay, go ahead and let's see here. Yeah, go ahead and take another shot. I'd say you
This
probably
one I'll do average.
yeah, you'll probably get 2 more shots for the next thing. Now you can't take average if you're using chance dice, so you're just using your 10 for a 5 average.
Oh no, it's 8.
Huh?
I remember I added 2 style points. I made it a 10.
Yeah, so his average is 4.
Oh, your average is
Yeah,
4.
my average
Okay.
is 4.
So with an average of 4, you do nick somebody else, and then you come close to another person
Okay.
because they rolled a 3 and a 4. So you're sending some arrows back, but do make sure you're marking off that you have spent 3 arrows now.
Oh shit!
Wait,
Yes,
how many arrows do I have?
exactly.
Not a lot.
You never told me how many arrows I had in the beginning.
Oh, I'd say you probably had 12 arrows. But remember, you collected one of the arrows that came at you guys, so you had 13, and then you spent 3, so you're down to 10. You have 10 arrows
Okay.
left.
can he collect more arrows as they go along?
Probably not, since I'm doing with the wall right now.
Yeah. Like, dealing with the wall, he's got time to, like, pop out, take a shot, and then pop back in. You imagine there, like, with all the arrows that are missing and stuff, you might be able to recover some arrows if you win the field. But
I was going to say, are we in range for horse ranged attack, or is it just bow that's only right now?
oh yeah, he's got a sling, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's check the range of your sling.
I said, I know it's not as good as a bow,
Yeah.
but you know,
The range of your
something.
sling
Hell, that's what matters.
it's 50 feet. So now that you're within 200 feet, that would be a long range shot. So it would be, you could do slingshots with a -4 penalty. So that would be a shot of 2 points for you.
I'm trying to see how, like. Okay, so. Yeah, I would. At best, I could get is 2.
Yes, the best you could
Yeah.
get is 2, unless you were burning style or like dropping chance.
And it's not gonna hurt him. There's plenty of rock on the ground. Might as well.
Okay. Go ahead and I
The
mean,
old cat slices.
somebody might fuck up and be screwed here. So go ahead and
The old
do
cats.
2. I'd say you've got 3 chances of it before like the next event. The first one, they roll a 4 on defense, so that blocks your 2. You can try it twice more though.
We could distract people who are shooting at us.
What you gonna do? Hello there, sailor, over the shield wall.
Mighty
but
fine
you don't
weather
know.
we're having.
Well, Horik, you should be rolling. You should only be rolling 2 dice, not 6 dice.
Yeah, I was okay.
Ah, there we go. Okay, that one also doesn't get through, obviously. Oh wait,
Yeah.
that's a botch.
Please again.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Our
sling
first
damage.
botch.
That is a botch,
Uh-oh.
and your sling breaks. Your sling snaps
Fuck!
Oh, no.
Oh no!
because his sling was worn.
It's
Yeah.
a cheap piece of leather.
Yeah, it's a cheap piece of leather. Like you'll be able to make another one very easily out of combat, but like, oh, you snapped your string, your sling.
Damn.
He's just gonna sell someone shoelaces for the next one. Fine.
Amazing, amazing. Okay, well then, you keep going. I'll get one more roll of everyone's defense here.
It doesn't go too bad.
Do we still have the
You still
I'm
have
modifier?
you still have the
Average
plus
again.
4.
By the shield.
Yeah, you
right?
still have the plus
So-
4 modifier.
Yeah.
So like
Okay.
Wait. Plus
The-
what?
Stick average.
the plus 4.
Plus
So
4.
Leonidas, you've got an 8. Loheim, you've got a 7. Or you've got a like that, and then so. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
sorry.
Shit, so I'm taking my average.
Okay.
Average.
So
average.
People's averages were 4, 4, 3. What were averages?
I got a 6.
Okay.
Hey.
So Leonidas.
I got a 4.
Nice.
Yeah. Nothing happens to Leonidas. Against Kalia, you got a what?
I'll do 4 and I'll spend 1 style point.
So that it's 4.5.
Would it just be 5? Oh.
Well, 1 style point only
Yeah.
increases it by a half step.
What about exotic?
That's for charisma.
It's correct.
It's not charisma.
Yeah.
So it's only for charisma base.
Yes. So
Yeah.
Kalia, you've got an 8 defense. You could increase that to a 10 defense for like an average of 5 if you spent 2 style.
We have 4 style points.
Yes. But what else are they for? It's up to you. Or you could roll the 8 and see what happens.
I'll just take 4. I'll just take 4.
Okay. It's a 6 on you. That's 2 lethal.
Ah, fuck.
Oh, she's hurt.
So you're going to take 2 points of lethal unless you're reducing any of that with style points. Remember, it costs 2 style points to reduce 1 damage.
I'll just spend 2 style points to reduce 1 lethal.
Okay, so then you only take 1 lethal damage. Leonidas, you got a... What was it? Oh, wait, no, you were fine.
I
We
knew-
figured out you were fine.
I knew I was gonna get hit.
Against
get hit.
Loheim, you said you had a 4?
Yeah, 4 total.
Okay, that's 2 lethal on you as well. But you can also spend style 2 points to reduce 1 lethal. You could spend you could spend up to 4 style points on this to completely negate it, or spend 2 to negate 1, or just take 2 lethal.
I'm gonna take 2 lethal.
Okay. You are now 1 hit point away from being knocked out.
Fuck.
Yes,
Yeah. Fiacris, you have a what?
5.
5. Okay. 4. Nope, doesn't breach your defenses. And Horik, you have a
5.
5. Doesn't breach your defenses. It is, let's see here. It does not breach, what's her name's defenses? What the fuck is her name? Lena. Okay. A wave of arrows comes in, and you guys get in. At this point now, pushing this thing forward, you can see some people are reaching the wall. Like, some of your allies are reaching the wall and kind of, like, ineffectively, like, you know, kind of like a... They run up to it and they don't know what to do, and they're looking. Like, some of them try and scramble up a bit, but it's too slick, the palisade walls. But you guys are now within 50 feet of the front fucking door. And just give me 1 second while you think about what you're doing, because I just need to switch off a light.
I have a plan to get basically a ladder up.
You also have to.
I do not consent to be thrown. That hurt the last time. Too old for this shit.
But even if I don't take like a ton of burn from this, I'm probably gonna, just because, you know, gotta roleplay the character, Loheim's gonna drop out of the fight.
Okay, there we go.
And the way that I have planned for it is really funny.
Okay, so you guys are getting within 50 feet. There, you have made like the spearhead as people are rushing in behind and beside. You're heading forward. It's like they're the people who are rushing along are trusting that you've got something going on. Behind. Now, as for the Warlanders that were pressing you guys forward, they, you can see them. They actually were also coming up, but they're better defended. They got some shields and stuff, and they were, rather interestingly, small groups of shield wall tactics.
What?
Yeah, behind you guys.
Oh, the insult to injury.
Yeah, which is interesting because there's a thing. You like that's like that's Imperial strategy. That's not something you'd normally see Ruskins use. It's not something like you'd see Warlanders. Like Warlanders might do that, like form shield walls and stuff. But like that's like okay, that's some actual like strategy. They're like your big force is soaking up arrows, but then they've got a force that's, it seems like they're moving just to make sure that your force doesn't break, but is still absorbing the arrows. And as you're getting closer, those of you with good perception can see along the sides now, there are actually arrows flying upwards as goblins, like it looks like
the goblin archers are back in the wings.
The goblin archers in the wings are popping up, as it seems like the Eruskins and stuff, they had gotten Pavises in place along the sides while they were being distracted with you guys, and the goblin archers are firing up at that. As you're watching, you can see along the sides, along the corners, orcs are heading for the walls with ladders. But they're
finally they do something useful.
Yeah, you guys were the distraction to keep their focus off of their valuable forces, right? Because if you think about it, you guys, like every place that they raid, they can get more people like you, but it's very hard for them to get their elite units back. So you're the cannon fodder. But it's interesting because looking at this, it's like this was like somebody thought about this. Somebody definitely thought about this, and like the goblins and the Eruskins on the sides, and the what you imagine are the elite Warlanders, they were using the cover of the storm coupled with you guys to get into position. Now, your main force wall is within about 50 feet of the gate. What are you doing?
Are we going for the gate? Are we holding position?
Now, Loheim...
Go for the gate.
Yeah, Loheim, what is your... you got good perception as well, so you see this as well, Loheim. But you've also got, like... You know, actually, you're in the middle of it. You might not actually see the wings of what's going on, because you're in the middle of this fucking thing, and you're hearing the call out. It's like 50 feet from the gate.
How sturdy does the gate look?
The gate looks like it's made of a solid wood.
Wood.
Yeah.
And we're bringing our own battering ram.
You are.
Yep.
You imagine like a thing like this would withstand some stuff pretty decently. You don't know how well it would withstand, say, a magical battering. I don't know what your plan is for this, but you are within about 50 feet. You can keep advancing, obviously, but yeah.
I do have a plan.
Yeah.
He's gonna just very haggardly just go make it hit the gate. But we're gonna do something when it does hit the gate.
Make it hit the gate. All right.
Okay, so you guys are gonna charge the gate. Okay.
But we're not using it as a battering ram.
Okay. But the group doesn't know that. You just said make it hit the gate.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't tell them that.
Yeah. It's like, make it hit the gate. So I imagine a bunch of the folk think that this is going to be a battering ram. It's like, people are grabbing onto it, pushing in, crowding in with your group as well to like thrust this thing forward. As you go flying across this last bit of field, I need one last roll of defense from the group. Now, Fiacris, if you want, you could pop out to take a shot or two at people on the wall.
Right.
You're now within close range, so all they have is like defense bonus. So you'd be rolling your full attack.
Yeah, I still would like to see if I can find a leader of some sort.
Okay. Just make a flat intelligence check. Loheim's now a little busy.
Yeah.
And still a bolstered defensive roll.
Yep.
No.
Oh, I got a 2.
Active plus the 4, right?
Yeah, plus the 4. Your full defense plus 4. So not your active, you're full.
Like full, so it would be
like for you that's
full
your
defense 3.
Yeah. So plus 4, which is
so 3 plus 4.
Oh,
Yeah.
Leonidas, that is such a...
Yes.
That would
Yeah.
give
That's a
me-
bad roll.
Now, for you, Fiacris, you identify somebody of I think they look like they're yelling orders to people like to do something. So you think they're somebody important. So you can make an attack on them.
I am. I'm gonna burn the last of my style points too.
Okay. So 2 style for an extra 2 points.
Yep.
So that puts you at what, 12? Or is it
10.
10? 10?
Yeah. So
Yours
I have
is normally 8?
Yep.
Oh wait, no, yours is normally 6.
What are you talking about?
I'm looking at Fiacris, longbow, 6.
Yep. It's 8.
Why am I seeing 6?
don't know
Oh,
why you're
because
seeing-
it's pulling from the wrong... Ugh. Not D22 plus 3. Motherfucker. Okay, yeah. It's not 8, it's higher than 8. Because it uses the other thing. Okay, why is it on D22? Oh, because it's using your athletics. Bam! There we go. Oh wait, why is it not fucking not D22? D21, you motherfucker. There we go. An 11 is your base with a longbow.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, you gotta look down in your weapon section under combat.
Okay, never mind. I'm just using 1 style point.
Yeah, it looks like your things shifted, so they weren't on the right stuff.
Makes sense.
There we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Then 1 style point, and I am. You know what? Screw it. I'm gonna go for it.
Okay. Go ahead and roll 12.
It's still
6.
average.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, they rolled a
At
1.
least it's still
So
Oh, shit.
5 lethal.
Oh,
You knock them down like just instantly. Lord. And then like you
He
just
actually
shoot
gonna
somebody.
bump his
Yeah.
fist.
Yeah, you hit somebody. You would probably have a chance for one more shot before this thing hits the gate.
Okay, I'll take it.
All right. Are you spending another style, or are you just using 11?
I am gonna go with 11 this time.
Okay. They rolled
again.
3, so you wing somebody else. You injure another person. Just and then now the defense rolls that everybody did. So
I didn't do it yet.
Yeah, Leonidas, what was it that your roll was?
A 1.
Oh, because that's 6 lethal on you. Then they rolled a 7.
I'm dead.
oh.
6 lethal. Damn.
6 lethal. That
I'm
puts you
down.
to. Oh man, that puts you to 8 lethal and 1 burn. You're not just down. You're like 2 over, and you're unstable and bleeding. Now let's see here.
Did I give him
That's
1
8
style
lethal?
dice?
You want to give him a. Well, you give him 1 style.
Anybody else got any style? Keep Leonidas from dying. Well,
No, let's see.
bleeding out. There we go.
Leonidas.
Horde will donate 2.
You
Oh,
can only
yeah.
donate 1.
You gonna donate 1?
You can only donate
Oh,
1. So Horik can donate
Yeah,
1.
yeah.
First
And
aid, Horik?
wait, Fiacris, were you donating 1?
Yep.
Okay, so 2 style points, so that goes down from 6 to 5. So you take 5,
We'll
not
donate
6.
1 just for the
Oh
sake.
shit!
to-
5, not 6.
because-
All right.
Okay,
That
just the same.
means I have.
Loheim, are you
Holly is
donating
gonna
1?
Donate 1
Okay.
just for
Okay,
the sake of him holding the fucking thing up.
that's true. Okay, so that reduces it down 2 points. So
6.
that goes down from 7 to 6, and then from 6 to 5. So you actually took only 5 lethal there. So yes, that is 6. Because you had 1 lethal still, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So now you're at 6 lethal, 1 burn, which means you're at -1. What's your willpower?
Almost non-existent. 1.
Ooh. I don't think you can even succeed on a willpower check to remain conscious, can you?
He's down.
Unless he uses a point.
You do
I have 1
have
style point.
you have a style point. Now let's see here. When it comes to getting knocked unconscious, healing, nothing more than healing. Do. Let me find that. Healing and unconscious. Okay. Stabilizing, remaining conscious. If you take enough damage to knock yourself unconscious, you may try to remain conscious through sheer willpower. Make a reflexive willpower roll with a difficulty rating of 2, suffering a penalty equal to your negative health rating. So, I just had to check something.
In
Primary,
English, DM Sala.
primary, your willpower. That was English. Willpower. Okay, so that would mean you would make a willpower check with a -1 penalty, so at 1 less dice. So your 1 would go down to 0. You don't have enough willpower to stay conscious if you get shot down.
I'm down.
Yes, you're down. You are just dropped in a moment. Now, as he's dropped, Horik, you could go medical on his ass. Oh wait, it takes. Does it take a minute to apply first aid?
It takes 1 minute, yeah.
And you don't have any first aid talents, do you? Like for quick first aid.
I have lifesaver.
Lifesaver? What does lifesaver do?
Yeah.
L.
I don't remember. I have to.
You
pull
don't
up the whole
remember.
Desolation.
Amazing.
I'm scrolling
Lifesaver.
back through. I didn't type in what it does.
Benefit: your character heals 1 lethal or 2 non-lethal per 1 success roll on your medicine rolls. Well, that's awesome. That doesn't help in this thing, but that would have been good to know for all the other rolls that you've done.
Really? That was me accounted for?
Yeah. Lifesaver.
All right. In all earnestness, if that was being accounted for, I wouldn't have had
on me.
You wouldn't have anything different because
I wouldn't have had any wounds because he would have been healing for double what he was doing.
no, you'd still have wounds. Yeah, it's
Lethal wounds.
you heal 1 lethal or 2 non-lethal per 1 success versus 1 lethal or 2 non-lethal per 2 successes. Oh, it's per 2. Wait, normal is per 2 successes? Oh, yeah. No, actually, what's been going on is Fiacris's rolls have been better than they're supposed to be.
Have they?
Oh, okay. You moved up to our fucking medical guy.
Yeah, things actually went to your advantage by accident. Oh, okay. It's every 2 successes restores 1 hit point, but for you, it's 1-to-1, Horik, and I've been doing it 1-to-1 for everybody. Ah, my mistake. I'll keep that in mind for the future. Oh man. Anyway, okay, yeah. It would take a while.
How far away from the gate are we when he goes down?
Leonidas goes down, and you're like 1 move away from it. As your strength goes down, I'm just gonna need a. Actually, with all the other people there, someone just takes his place.
Right.
Yeah.
Like he just drops, and he's left behind. As
Nope.
well,
Fiacris will also go and pull him in.
well, I mean,
Just drag him
he's a
behind.
little heavy. As
I have
things,
athletic-
One person to
you
move.
do have athletics.
So-
As things come in here,
Go on without
it
me.
goes forward, and now that they're taking arrow fire from the sides and they're being distracted, and there's all these people running, and you shot a few people, like there's problems being caused, and suddenly you go and you guys, the tip impacts with the gate. It makes contact. Loheim, what is it that you are doing here? Or trying?
I would like to basically slop the dirt
Mm-hmm.
up onto it as high up as we can go.
Okay.
And make a tiny little shelf for triage. Basically, that's the intention behind it. Basically, I want to take the dirt, throw it against the wall, and then solidify it using any stuck-in arrows and stones in the earth to make it wouldn't be as good as a ladder, but a scalable surface for everyone else.
So instead of breaching the gate, you want to make basically a ramp up the wall.
Pretty much.
Okay.
With a little outcropping to serve as a place to gather wounded.
Okay. This will take some skill. This is not going to be an easy one. This is going to be a big one,
No.
I think. Now, for doing something like that, you are effectively summoning a fucking wall. Just a sideways wall. So then for something like that,
Question. How
Yeah.
much consent does he need for his burn allegation skill?
I mean,
You are already marked.
you're already marked,
Do you-
so
You're surrounded by other people that are willing to literally carry you across the finish line.
well,
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
Good point.
he'd be having to use actions on people, but yeah, if you want to try and
Could we say that, like, as
Ask them
they
to help
rush
just
in,
one
I
time.
ask them
you ask
if they
them-
would be willing to take a hit for me?
they need to have understanding of what that means.
Damn it! That's the.
Okay,
flaw
good.
there.
Could I ask them to help me keep?
Like,
It-
help me keep the
okay.
magic going. Like, will you?
Yeah.
This will hurt,
Trace that
but will
way.
you help me keep the magic going?
Yeah.
You're gonna need to do diplomacy here, unless someone else in the group can convince people for you.
Someone else?
That's good. That's why I was phrasing it that way, because then I wanted to use
Rover.
con.
They need to understand what they're agreeing to, at least to some degree. Like, they have to be willing to take on burn.
Okay.
Like, they need to be willing to take your mark. So tricking someone
now.
into for now. So you can't really trick someone into be willing to do something in this sense.
an idea.
But it's
Alright.
it's close. Meh.
Big pleading eyes
It
at
would
Kalia.
be charisma times 2, so it would still be an 8. Hello, Huelapa. Because you're
Nice,
using
Kalia.
influence, so you could try that. Yeah, go ahead and make your influence thing to see how well you do.
I mean, Kali doesn't know what you're doing, so she's not gonna fucking listen to you.
Yeah, until he's. All right, so
Paranoia.
yell your thing. Do what you're gonna do. Roll your stuff and say your piece. Also,
And I'm rolling
I love this fucking. Yeah, you're rolling 8. I love this fucking art of the attack.
Thank you.
It looks so
What?
good.
Look,
You haven't been looking at
actually,
it?
I was looking at the book to see what I could do different
Ah.
than he walked up. It's not really.
Ooh, a
Really?
5 with a 5.
Around.
Yeah, Kalia, you hear him pleading like, it's like this. It's like, I need help. I need everyone's help. I can get us over the wall. Like you're shouting. It's like I can get us over the wall, but I need help. It will hurt. Are you willing to help me? And like, and people are, you're getting some people agreeing. I'd say, in this last rush, 3 people. Ouch.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Now, Kalia, you're
3
hearing him
people.
do this. Yeah. So that's 3 more marks. But yeah, so you got 5 total marks to absorb burn. Now to make this, you are going for you're making a fucking wall. Now this is going to need to be a stone wall. A thick wall of stone can be created at hard difficulty. I would say shape stone. You can mold a block of stone into a simple object. That's difficulty 2. Now this is, you don't have blocks of stone here, and this is not a simple object, right?
Great.
But you can just create a thick wall of stone. That is something that could be done. I'd say based on this, it would just be difficulty 5, because I'd say creating a thick wall of stone would be about the equivalent of creating a stone staircase.
Okay.
So you could just create a stone staircase up against the fucking wall. But difficulty 5.
All right. But difficulty 5.
Difficulty 5. And you've got 8.
Okay. I've got 8.
I think if you want it, can what? Sorry, can what?
I was gonna ask if I could use willpower to modify this. Like I'm digging deep. But if not, that's fine.
No, you can use as much style as you want. Like you have 5 style points.
Yeah, I do. Okay, I'm
Because
gonna
you can
roll...
use up to 10 style. So
Okay, I'm gonna roll the flat 8, and I'm gonna hang on to that style to mitigate.
so there's a chance that you just won't succeed at what you're trying to do.
Roll
I mean,
bigger,
do the
my
styles
dude.
just do
What styles will
the,
do? Styles after the fact won't boost it. They'll prevent burn.
before the fact.
We got a
Styles
5.
before the fact will. No, he hasn't. That 5 was please help. Of can I get people that?
yeah.
Yeah. So if you roll style before the fact, then you're rolling more dice. You have a higher chance of succeeding in the first place. You need 5 to succeed. If you add style after is to prevent burn. That would be like, oh, I rolled 8, but I actually got 0. I'm gonna spend 5 style so that I remove 5 of those burn points. That's the difference. So
Okay,
before
so right
gives you
now
a
I've
better
got-
chance of actually succeeding at this. After mitigates
Is it
the
1-to-1
disadvantage.
or is it
It's 1-to-1 for more
Oh.
dice. It's also 1-to-1 for mitigating
more
burn.
dice? Okay,
So,
I'm
like-
gonna use
Yeah, because you
2 then for 10.
2 then for 10, so that you're just a 50-50 shot of success.
Yep, 50-50 shot of success.
Okay.
Like everything else in life, either you do it or you don't.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay.
Oh no.
We're going just 50-50 on this. 50-50. Go ahead and spend 2 of your style, and then roll 10.
Right, that puts me at 3 style.
Yep.
10 dice.
10 dice. And oh, 6. Okay.
Holy fuck!
That last
I-
so that last point can go towards burn mitigation.
Nope.
Nope.
That last
Or make it
point is
bigger.
going to go towards making the
shelter?
triage outcropping,
Okay.
so that
Here's what's gonna happen
we
then.
can.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you are taking 4 points of burn unless you're mitigating them with your style.
I am not. I'm gonna mitigate them with my burn transfer to these schlubs who I don't know.
Yeah, the burn
Okay.
transfer.
So 3 of those go away. Who's getting the last point of burn? Either Fiacris or Leonidas, because remember you got 3 schlubs.
Leonidas.
Okay. Leonidas! Because you're like, he's already down.
Dead.
He's already down.
He's getting dragged into the triage point anyway. We already got to take
Yeah.
care of him. It only takes 30 minutes for burn to go away. He'll be fine.
Well, I mean, he's currently bleeding out. Now let's see. How do you
Maybe a
stabilize
little
someone who's
cauterized.
bleeding?
I don't know.
How do you stabilize someone who's bleeding out? I'm trying to. remember that. We'll get. You know what?
First-
You're throwing it on him anyway because you're like he can take it, right? So what ends up happening here is like Fiacris, you're dragging this motherfucker over here, like, oh god, arrows are raining down. There is no TTRPG category, or I would put it in that. Yeah, there's a Dungeons and Dragons one, but this isn't Dungeons and Dragons. But there's no tabletop role playing one, is there? Wait a minute.
I'm telling our DM
Tabletop
everything
RPGs.
is Dungeons and Dragons to noobs.
Wait a minute.
Everything.
There is one. When did that get added? There's a tabletop RPGs section.
Oh my god.
Bam.
Where
Change
we should be.
category.
It's literally
You just
go.
came from one? I don't know when
We-
they added that, but we got one now. Yay!
Now,
Okay.
15 minutes before we're done.
Yeah.
Since 5 years.
Since 5 years? I don't know. I've never seen it there before. But you know what? Maybe
Low
I've been
perception
typing in
IRL.
just TTRPG and then should have typed in tabletop.
That sounds
Anyway.
right. That sounds about right
Maybe.
for you.
Loheim, move your thing off your style. You didn't actually reduce it. It still says 5.
Oh, sorry. I
There you go.
reduced it on my end. I don't know if it updated.
Yes. So, anyways, what ends up happening here is now Fiacris, there's the whole thing of like, oh god, he's gone down. Now, I do want to find, because there is something for stabilizing people. Well, actually, you know what?
I'm dragging him in.
No, Horik, you were being carried by Leonidas this whole time.
Keep up.
To
Yes.
keep up. So when Leonidas goes down, you fall with him, which means you're the very first person who can try and do anything to stabilize him.
Oh,
So
awesome.
you could be, I think it is just a medicine check, but let me just find it. Damage, health. Okay. Killing blow. That's not what we're looking for. We're looking for states of being. No. Healing, first aid. First aid takes a minute to perform. But that's not the one that I'm looking for. Stabilization. Okay. Stabilizing.
See my medicine check.
Now, if your character is dying, you may
Difficulty
attempt to
rate
stabilize
of
yourself,
2.
which is a body roll. A skilled healer may make an attempt to stabilize a dying character. Medicine roll difficulty of 2, with a penalty equal to the injured character's negative health rating.
Great.
Which is
All right. How
0.
bad is that?
So that is for Leonidas is a -1, so you got a difficulty 3. So with your average, you just stabilize him.
Yeah, just stabilize him automatically.
And then he'll take a point of burn and become unstable. And then you stabilize him automatically again.
I kind of was surprised Horik hadn't been healing him the whole time.
Yeah, well, I mean,
His,
Like, I figured-
his heal worked different.
yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah.
His heal is, like, he has to take a minute to perform it. And while you guys
we
were
were like
running...
running for
Yeah.
like
But Leonidas didn't
was-
have any
he was
damage
running
until
to
that last
carry.
shot, remember?
That last shot, I fucked up.
That's right, because you
hard.
can't
Yeah.
first aid old injuries. That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
I am a field surgeon, not a healer.
Yeah.
Different.
Also,
I will
Demise...
stop you from dying
Yes.
right now.
Yes, there is. See, right there. There's your blushing emote. demise. Anyway.
Use this one.
Bad. Okay, that one's one as well. So, Loheim, as you're here, you go slamming up against the wall and you throw this thing aside. You just let it splatter against it, and getting close here, it goes upwards and the ground shifts and roils beneath you as bursting from beneath the earth, you grab hold of the stone and a rough, functional stone staircase right up to the top of the wall. And the stone staircase goes up against the gate, because you're here, and it forms over the gate, making it so that the gate itself underneath is now a sheltered alcove, as you created basically an arch under the staircase.
Nice.
Yeah, as that happens, like, just, you do that, and all of the burn, you see several people around you, like 3 of them, they kind of stagger as this happens. One, like clutches their chest. Another one kind of stumbles and, over to the wall and just leans against it. And one more, they hold their head, but none of them had enough damage to just get knocked out by this, so, they're just like, oh my god, they take it in different ways. You, Loheim, feel fine. And Leonidas, Horik, you watch as Leonidas' body convulses, and you're like, oh, what the fuck? And you gotta stabilize him again? Oh man, that's great. And with that, a bunch of the people there, injured, they start going underneath, and a few of them start running up the stairs, freaking out, the people on the wall buckle in a way. Now, as for the rest of you, Loheim, you're standing. Horik, you've got Leonidas underneath the thing. Fiacris and Kalia, people are running up the stairs. What are you guys doing?
That'll do, pigs. That'll do.
Does it look like Leonidas is standing up?
Oh no, Leonidas ain't moving.
Okay, I would go to Leonidas and start dragging him over to cover.
Okay. Oh, well, as Horik is working on him, you're just dragging him into cover. Okay.
Yeah. Horik is just sitting on him like a sled while I'm pulling him.
Medic. Okay.
Oh, and several arrows blew out my chest area. Yeah. That's
actually, you only took 1 arrow.
Oh, just 1 arrow that hit me fucking crit.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It just did really well.
Yep.
5 times fatal off 1 fucking arrow? Damn.
Well, yeah. I mean, that just means that arrow hit kind of an almost critical point. That's all.
Have you not seen my arrows?
Now, Kalia and Loheim, what are you two going to do?
Oh, Loheim's done.
Loheim's done?
Oh,
is he just going to hide?
Loheim's done. He's literally going to sit down and
start hacking.
And he's going to fall asleep.
He's conscious.
Nope.
He's pretending to be asleep.
Oh my god, he's pretending.
He is straight up just going like,
Alia fucking sees this
part.
and she just mutters under her breath.
Because everybody else that knows what magic is knows what
bullshit.
burn is, right? They just assume he's hurt. They assume he's down.
I mean, people probably don't know what burn is, most people. They don't understand magic. Magic is something most people don't understand. Now, Kalia, then,
scary.
what are you doing?
She is going to look over the wall and see, scope the situation.
Okay. So
she's gonna
are you going
towards
up
the top of the stairs to the side?
Okay. So you head up the stairs. The stairs don't have any cover, right? So it's just going up the stairs. But at this point, battle is being joined up on the wall.
Over.
Yeah. You hop over to get onto the wall.
Oh. Well, what does she see right now?
I mean, is she running up the stairs? What she sees is she's going up the stairs with other people. What? No?
She's not gonna run. She's not gonna fucking.
Okay, so she's walking up the stairs.
Kamikaze.
Okay. Other people going up there.
Yeah,
you can see they're engaging the defenders. The new recruits, they're freaked out, but they're trying to get in there, away from the arrow fire, into the defenders. The defenders were not expecting a fucking stone staircase, and people to come over here. So it is vicious fighting at the top. So I mean, you could get in there, or you could like fucking. Most people are distracted. If you want to demoralize somebody.
Well, I want to see what's going on inside. Like, can she look over the wall?
Getting up here, you can peer down inside. It looks like it's a like a hill fort town. There's roughshod homes in here. There's a bunch of there's a bunch of structures. It looks like these people probably sheltered pretty well over the winter, and obviously were doing okay for themselves if they had this kind of level of defenses. Yeah, this is going to be a ripe plum for picking.
Oh no, we are the baddies. Lovely.
We've always been the baddies.
Yeah. Well, we were forced to serve the baddies. Yeah.
Yeah. Basically slaves.
Could you magically make some more people surrender? Make this easy on them? Fuck.
Okay. I mean.
Now behind you, what you can one thing that you can see is now that the defenders are mired in melee, you can see also on the other parts of the walls, Ruskins are actually starting to get up on the walls too, on the sides, because they've got ladders there. The distraction that you guys have provided was extremely effective to the point of you actually got up the walls. And you can see behind the Warlanders that were probably pushing behind to make sure that you guys actually kept going and absorbed the arrows. They've broken their shield ranks and are charging the stair. Like they're like, well, we're getting in there.
That's some BS.
Yeah, so they're driving, and the thing is, as they're charging, they are forming kind of like a wider swathe and then moving in, so that any of the straggling slave attackers are forced to go up the stairs first. So they're funneling everybody up there. You don't know what that's going to mean for the people who are, getting triaged underneath the stair, whether they're going to care or they don't care. But that's what it looks like they're doing, and they're coming, and they'll be up here before too long. You imagine by the time the Warlanders get there, they're just gonna swarm the fucking walls as well. Like this place, like obviously with this stair, with the Ruskins coming up here, with the recruits being forced up, and with those Warlanders coming, this place is as good as fallen. So that all said, Kalia, what are you doing? Like, you stand here, you survey what you have done. What do you do?
I'm going to see. Okay, does she see people that are kind of like not fighting but hiding?
Oh yeah, there's civilians down there.
I think she's gonna go and try to convince them to surrender.
The civilians?
If no one else is gonna come along, she's gonna probably convince some other people around her to follow and kind of as like a kind of a thing of like kind of play on people's sympathies.
Like start
not wanting to cause as much bloodshed as possible.
Start trying to take prisoners type thing.
Basically, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Like the defenders are getting smashed and overrun. The citizens inside are screaming in terror and everything as like literal orcs swarm the walls. Yeah. How do you intend to pacify this town?
Ooh. Be clever. Also, booming voice might help.
Booming voice.
Oh. If only I had that.
How do you talk to a mass of people in this game? And again, you probably just whatever in this dice roll. Her voice still looks like thunder.
I mean, you could do like you could throw down AoE terror on people, but I don't think that's what you're looking for.
No. I mean,
Terror-
there is things where you can do positive effects with
Yeah.
beguiling magic. How much would it
sort of
cost
mood
to pacify?
To like try and calm, like get people to surrender, stop fighting. I'd say that would probably be like akin to terror, right? Like to terrorize. You can fill an opponent with terror, but it would be like a twist on terrorize. You could fill an opponent with like the desire to surrender, which would be coupled with like you'd need to, be able to, have people like not run them through, but make people more likely to surrender. So that would be difficulty 2 for a single individual. If you want to target multiple people, then it becomes a modifier depending on what you're doing. A 60-foot radius around you would be a +3 difficulty, or picking 8 targets, or 30-foot radius around you or picking 4 targets would be a +2 difficulty. So like for difficulty 5, if you ran into a good group, you could pulse. Basically, difficulty 5 would be like a pulse pacification.
5.
It would be difficulty 5, yes.
Ooh, that's rough.
That would be
I would not be
a
able to do
big
that.
pulse. That would be a big pulse. Difficulty 4 would be a 30-foot pulse, and difficulty 3 would be a 10-foot pulse, which is not very large.
Do what you can. Better than nothing.
Everyone dies. One dies.
Well, I would give you one of mine, but I am currently unconscious.
Loheim is being a little baby over here,
He is,
going to
yes,
nap
he is.
nap time.
He's going nap time. Yep.
Oh, nap time.
Yeah.
He did a lot. This was a lot for him.
It's a big day. Yeah. Would you want to do anything here, or I mean, you could just like at this point the place is lost. You could just let it happen.
Did you just talk, like use her words to convince people to just...
I mean, yes, you can try that too.
Hey, worked with
No.
Lauren.
That would be a
my bad.
diplomacy?
Yeah. It would be diplomacy of you coming in here and you're trying to sway people on a bunch of different like hey, take prisoners. Like you're basically, this is a taking leadership and getting people to surrender to you and getting people to accept the surrender. So this is not going to be an easy one. I'd say your oratory performance skills would provide you a +2 bonus because it's a synergistic skill, right? So you would have, so it would be your diplomacy, which is 4, +2 for your synergy, and then if you spent your style point, that would be 2 more. So that would be
8.
you could get up to 8.
I would like to also argue that Kalias are being surrounded by also recent people pressed in. I don't think they're in this for blood. Just saying.
Yeah. But it's still not
This
the
leadership.
yeah. It's still not the easiest thing to do here, because this is like a big task that she's rolling for. Of can I, like, how effective can I be with this? So you have, if you're spending your style, you have 8 dice here. So yeah,
Can I ask if 4 will be enough?
you don't know.
Why do you do this to me, Silas?
4
we're
will
still a
give
little bit
you
weak.
something. You don't know if it's what you need for success, like full success. I'd say this is probably something that's very hard, just in general, because there's a Ruskins involved. So
I mean, so long
Full
as she
success
gets
is
some people
probably
to surrender, like
yeah.
her goal is to basically kind of get more people to surrender, both to make herself look good for the other people and also to look good to the big guy.
Okay, so you're doing
Because
this more
she's
to
cheap.
make yourself look good, not to save lives.
Yes.
Okay. How callous of you. Take a style point.
God damn it.
Okay. I mean, if you want to immediately spend that style and have a chance of getting 5 by just rolling 1 dice on your average.
Okay, I'll do it. So just 1 dice.
Yep, so roll 1 dice, and this is either a 4 or a 5.
Yes, I got it.
With a
5.
5. As the walls are being swarmed, Kalia, you look and you take stock of the situation and what's going on. You see what's going on behind, the Warlanders coming, and you take a chance and you just step off and you start yelling at the defenders and everybody around of things like it's like things of it's like, you've already lost, give it up, we don't want to spill more of your blood, things like this. So yeah, you can say what you want.
Surrender, and so you may not die, and so you may live another day. We do not wish to cause more damage that has already been done.
And there's probably a lot of you're running around because like not everybody hears you, right? Like there's a storm and everything, and you're having to run like more damage has been done.
She'll also try to find like the highest places to kind of shout it to.
Yell down at people, yelling at Eruskans who are like running after people. Probably even being like with a 5 being bold to the Eruskans of like, they want prisoners, not corpses. That kind of shit.
But food.
But food. Yeah. And even things like yelling over, think of your children, surrender so they may live. Things like that. So they don't lose their parents. Do you want your children to be orphans? Like, and point at like a group of kids huddling somewhere.
Oh, that's horrible.
Yeah. There are literally there are literally little kids here. Like you see like some mom run off screaming. She's holding a baby. Like
you wish to stay with your kids and help them survive another day, then surrender.
Yeah. And with all of this, as like this is going on, there is still conflict, there is still death, there are still civilians who do get killed. However, the amount that you mitigate this and the way that you make yourself look in doing so is rather impressive. As the place rather quickly, like now that the walls have been overrun, fewer people on your side are even being opposed. You can see groups come closer to the humans who are swarming over to throw down weapons and put themselves at their mercy, because again, like the humans, new recruits especially, they're very willing to take in prisoners. The Eruskans, the Eruskans, like they know and realize, like, okay, they've got to curb some of the actual bloodthirst. Defenders, like people who are still holding weapons, like anybody who doesn't throw down a weapon, like almost immediately is getting torn up by Eruskans. But people start throwing them down pretty quickly, and from there, the bloodshed that goes down reduces drastically. A few more people probably do get killed anyway, like, they throw down a weapon, try and surrender, and an orc just like rips their throat out or something, but it doesn't happen to too many people. And with all of that, the Warlanders getting up here, a few of them do end up coming over to check underneath the bridge, like what's going on, and they see like the whole triage thing, like people being tended to, and they just leave a few soldiers around there, and the rest go swarming up. Like they don't, like, oh, whatever, there's just dying people here. But yeah, Horik, if you want, you can, because by now a minute will definitely have passed, you can apply some first aid to Leonidas if you wish to roll.
We're gonna take the average. My rolls suck.
Okay, so with an average of 5, So this is where it comes in of your lifesaver comes in. It's 1-to-1, not 2-to-1. And lethal converts to non-lethal. Non-lethal goes away. So if you've got 5, then that means 2 lethal points go away completely, and 1 lethal point turns into a non-lethal.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay, so I'm down to.
you're down to
3.
4 lethal and 1 non-lethal now.
It'll be
Okay.
3
And 2 burn.
lethal and
I
1
thought it was
non-lethal
3.
because you convert 2 of them out, and then one of them becomes a non-lethal, so it'd be 3.
Yes. Oh, right. Yeah.
And 2
'cause
points of burn.
Yeah. Oh, yes. You have a second point of burn there, Leonidas.
Okay, so 3
Yeah, you're
non-lethal.
3. No, you're 3 lethal, 1 non-lethal,
3
2 burn.
3 lethal,
Yep. 1 non-lethal,
1 non, and 1 burn.
2 burn.
2 burn.
Oh, fuck you! I forgot, little.
Yeah, he did the additional burn. Yeah. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6. So you come to consciousness at 0. So you are disabled. You are very weak, but you are conscious again. And in half an hour, one of those burn will go away, and in an hour, both of the burn will go away.
Okay. Shit. Am I still recovering? at
2
the same...
burn.
No. Am I still recovering at the same rate of lethal as I was before?
You want to move your mouse thing off that thing now.
Oh, sorry. I forgot.
Yeah.
Yours.
Yes. You are like at
So
this
1 lethal
point.
every full day.
Well, no, those the original lethal, that one is going to go away after 28 hours. You're going to need new ministrations on these new wounds to see when they go away.
All right.
So,
Well, the burn will go away in an hour.
yeah, the burn will go away in an hour. Now, if Horik is doing the average on those as well, then it's just 5 times faster. So, last time in D&D, your speech was so cringe that every listener takes 1d6 psychic damage. What the heck? Oh, man. Well, anyway, so that, with healing 5 times faster, though, that is every 28 hours. So, I mean, if he's doing the average for those wounds, then yes, Leonidas, it will still be the same thing of every 28 hours because he's still doing the same average on you. So, and that's just how fast they'll go away. So every 28 hours, one of your lethals will go away.
There's no way we could cheat by, like, I don't know, cauterizing a weeping wound and turning that non-lethal.
The only way that you can cheat it is if an animist or a necromancer heals the wound.
Oh, just go eat some dead bodies, you big baby.
That would work. Now, animating some dead bodies, that would work. There are a lot of dead on the field now. But no, he would have to find someone who's alive and absorb their health.
Yeah, that's how necromancy works. It's just
life
Yeah, would it
transfer.
be-
You're stealing from others,
Yeah,
transferring the wounds to somebody else.
he's shifting energy
Shame
around.
It's a shame he never got to the front line. That would have did it.
Oh man.
That's
Anyway.
what I was looking for almost the entire game. I was in my book looking like, all right, is there anything long range I can do with necromancy? Not
Oh yeah,
really.
plenty.
What
There's
trait test?
plenty. I mean, you could, if you wanted to do something longer range. I mean, it would be a higher difficulty, but you could just single target attack people. Like difficulty 2 is
Life trait.
is attack. Well, not life. Life drain is a higher one too, because that one's the transfer. If you're just wanting to hurt somebody with necromancy, that is disruption. So that's difficulty 2, and then you can do that up to 25 feet for difficulty 2. And then if you want it to be a little bit more difficult, I mean, difficulty 3 would be 50 feet. Difficulty 4 would be 150 feet. Difficulty 5 would be up to 500 feet of one person just deal instant damage. So, yeah.
At the moment, I have 100% success rate with my necromancy. Thus, I'm gonna keep it low.
Anyway, so with that, actually, Leonidas, because of the way the healing works, 2 of your wounds will go away after 28 hours because the 2 new ones have been treated. So it's like they
Okay, so slightly better.
Yeah. So it'll be like they'll be going away at that rate. Like, cuz the new wound is going to come in. So, yeah. So that's kind of where things are there. Now Kalia, again, due to Horik's ministrations, you'll be at full, like you're like remove your non-lethal or remove your lethal entirely because of his ministrations. Loheim, you would also be the same because, like, again, his ministrations could just remove yours. You didn't take enough lethal to not just get healed from this.
I don't think I can take enough lethal.
You can take a lot of lethal. Because remember, you can take up to 5 over your hit points before you're dead. So
Like,
you could
what I like to
technically, like Loheim,
as
it would
over
take 9 total damage to kill you, Loheim, but only 5 damage to knock you out.
Okay.
Gotta
Yeah.
love over damage.
Anyways, that is the end of that. As for everybody gets a point of style, obviously, for being here. Everybody gets 1 experience for attending. And then everybody would get, I will say, we'll go with, for this battle, 2 more experience for the combined roleplay and dangerous combat. So that should be a total of 1, 2, 3? 3?
Yeah.
Yeah.
20-something experience points and no place to spend it. Gotta really reach it.
So 3. Everybody's getting 3 for this. Also, Horik, have you not been adding every time that you've played?
No.
Ah! How many? You've missed, I
It's
think,
like 2 sessions. So
and this is session 7. And he missed 2 sessions, so that's 5 sessions. And then he's obviously recorded from 2 sessions, so 3. I know one of the ones he was here, he got 2 experience for, and then I think 3 for the other 2, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So you should be at 14 experience. I'll say, Horik, make it 15 experience is what you should be at, most likely.
Oh, enough to do something fun. Go for it.
So
Yeah, I gotta go back to character creation mode.
well, remember, it's not character creation where you see what you can do with the experience points.
That thing is on the bottom of character creation.
Well, no, it's a different chart. The character creation one is different than the level up one.
Then
Yeah.
what page is the level 1 up?
It's on character advancement.
Posted it in the.
Yeah, experience and style
Also
points.
posted it in the Desolation
Okay.
notes.
DM, if I remember correctly, it's 15 to move.
15 points for
primary
a
attribute up to 1.
talent. No, 15 points for a talent. 3 points for a skill specialization. It is the new skill level times. Oh yeah, where is that one?
It's time
It's
something.
in the notes. It's in the notes,
Yeah,
you guys.
It's in the notes. It is the new experience level times 2 to go up a skill. So that means you look at what is your current skill level. If your current skill level in something is 5 and you want to go to 6, then that's 6 times 2. So that would be 12 to advance your skill from 5 to 6. Or a primary attribute can be increased by the new attribute level times 5. So if you have a 1 in an attribute and you want it to become a 2, that costs 10 points. If you have a 2 and you want it to become a 3, then that costs 15 points.
Oh, okay.
So that's
it's
how
5
that's how the
level.
yeah, it's 5 times the new level number.
And what about picking up new things?
Picking up new things is the same. It's the new skill level times 2. So if you're getting a new skill that you'd never had before, that means you're getting it at level 1, so it's going to cost 2 points. And now keep in mind,
sense, right?
what?
It has to make sense of what skill you're
it
getting.
needs to make sense. So whatever you do, whether it's increasing an attribute, gaining a talent, or gaining a skill specialization or a new skill, there should be some reason. It's like Skyrim logic of the things that you do, you get better at. So
For example, DM, given I've been trying to talk up with
you,
the
yeah,
camp,
you
if I
taking
wanted to up
things
my
in,
charisma,
upping your charisma or gaining diplomacy those would both be things that would make sense. Like those are things, they would definitely make sense for you. Oh yeah, that would be very reasonable. So whatever it is you want to increase or get or something, just bring it up to me in between sessions, and then with reasoning of why you would think, yeah, I think it would be reasonable that I would be able to increase this skill. One more thing to keep in mind, you cannot upgrade a skill or attribute more than once between sessions, representing that it takes time for this thing to develop. So like, let's say Leonidas wanted to take diplomacy and he needs to take it at level 1 now. He can't do, okay, I'm going to get diplomacy level 1, and then immediately I'm going to spend like 4 skill points for a total of 6 to get it all the way to level 2. No, he'd have to stagger it. He'd have to take 1, and then after next session, he could get it to level 2.
I have a question.
So me getting... Oh,
go
go
ahead.
ahead.
You first. You first.
I was just gonna ask. So if I take 1 level in warfare, that would give me a rating of 6 on warfare, right? Because of my 5 int.
Yes, that would give you a rating of 6.
With 1 XP.
Well, if you were taking 1 level in warfare, that would cost you 2 experience and give you a rating of. It would cost 2 experience and you'd have warfare. Then if you wanted to take a specialization within warfare, you could do that as well for 3 more points.
That's what my question was related to. We have something broad.
Yep.
And you want sub skills. Is that the same? Can the sub skills only be purchased one at a time, or can I purchase several if I have the experience for them? For example, mine is like brawl, but I know there's like punching, kicking, throwing.
Yes. So for that one, if you're purchasing more, so no one trait may be raised by more than 1 point at a time. Significant changes, skills, and abilities take time to accomplish. The rule reflects that limitation. So it would basically be, I'd say as an extension of that, 1 specialization when you're doing it. So like if you have brawl, it's like I could get brawl, dirty tricks. And that represents specialization there. Although it doesn't say, you know what? I'd say you could get multiple specializations if they can be justified. Because you're spending, yeah.
For example, this would be an unjustifiable one. I wanted to up my smithing, but I haven't actually practiced or played with anything. That would probably be a no.
Yeah, upping brawl specialization boxing. Yeah, upping your smithing would be like, that probably doesn't make a lot of sense because you haven't done it.
Yes. Okay. Yeah. This started to make more sense the more you
upping your magic for all of the spellcasters. Any of you who cast spells, there is logic and reasoning there of you could up your magic, assuming you have enough points to spend on it. You could up your magic because you've all been using it, at least to some degree. Whether you passed or failed, you still tried. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to let people go. That's where we're going to call it for today. And I recommend people go ahead, start spending points. And again, if you want a new talent, that's 15 points for a talent, because those ones can be really nice. Loheim did just drop a bunch of points on a talent, and I think he really likes that new talent he got.
Yeah. I'm gonna need that more when I take.
Now, if you were more sociable, you can actually convince more people to take some burn for you.
Well, that's the thing. It doesn't matter because in 14 more experience points, I don't need their consent, and I can also do it to 16 people.
Yeah. When he levels it up, he does not require consent.
Oh God.
Yeah.
So he's going to intentionally kill everyone to save himself.
Well, it won't kill people that only does 1 damage. But I mean, if he goes and marks like everybody in the Warband, yes, I have like 16 marks over here. I cast epic spell. And
I can literally just
oh my God.
Just spread it out among 16
tactical
people.
nuke.
Yeah, tactical
Quick question, DM.
Yeah.
Is there a way to resist that? And what do I have best in?
I don't think you can resist it. Let me just check.
There is nothing you can do.
Oh yeah, no.
It just happens.
Because the thing is, he is using his action to do it, but there's the caveat. You know if you've been marked, and a person who is marked always knows the direction. They can sense the location of the person who marked them. So,
Be
What
careful
about,
with that.
what about the gnome trait of magic not working good against me?
Unless there's a specific thing, it probably still works, unless the gnome trait says something that it wouldn't.
Yeah.
Well, because it's
I
not
don't-
technically magic; it's burn.
Spells to heal
Yeah,
or
it's
enhance
an
magic.
after effect.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a question for later because I need to go to bed. Good night, everybody. And oh wait, who are we raiding?
Good night.
Lana's live. Let's go bother
Lana.
the fox. What's raid message is feel the burn
Feel the
Feel
burn.
the burn.
with
There was so much burn that you fucking mitigated. Holy
yeah,
shit.
arson. Where's
Yeah.
the arson emote? Feel the burn. There it is. So this is the I can't fuck. No, that's not.
Yeah, fuck. I mean,
I
that's
mean,
the
clearly
There we
you
go.
can.
Yeah, clearly I can.
Yeah.
Feel the burn, and if you don't have that emote, just use like the
You should
normal fire
subscribe.
one. I mean, yeah, fire emoji. Let's see here. Fire emoji. That's this one. Oh fuck. Copy. Paste. Feel the burn. Paste. There we go. There's the thingy thing. Okay, we are going to go bother Lana, and I am going to go to bed. Good night, everybody. Bye.
Bye, everyone. Feel the burn.
Feel the burn.
Mhm.
Feel